I am so sorry about that. Thank you so much for telling me, Jules. I do apologize. For whatever reason, my condenser mic was not on. Sorry, is it working now? I hope it is. Hopefully you can hear me now, Jules. Yay, thank you. I'm so glad. That helps a lot. So, thank you again. We will go ahead and we'll hop in now. I can go over the rules if y'all would like, or if that would be preferable. But I can also just jump in and we can go over the rules as we do a little bit of setup. So, okay, I'll go over the rules real quickly then. So, let me go ahead and pull that up. It'll be 2 seconds here. I want to make sure that you are able to see them. So, we're gonna, oops. Let me go ahead and put on my, sorry, I don't know why my web capture source is gone, but that's okay. Oh, I know why, because I'm on a different source for my streaming. Anyway, hello everyone. Thank you again. Let me pull up window capture. There we go. That makes it the easiest. And select window to capture. It will be, well, you'll see that for just a second and I'll switch it right on over. Okay, so here are the rules for Love to Survive. It is, again, a Valentine's Day theme challenge. So definitely we've got a little bit of fancy paper and all that going on. Make it a little bit larger. Bring it up. There we go. The new event is starting today, however, they haven't released the rules for it yet. It should be here in the afternoon. They normally start, it like normally will pop up on your game at around noon. So as soon as that pops up, I'm hoping to be able to stream today until the afternoon here about 2. And I'm hoping that during that time we'll get the notification that the update is here and we'll be able to take a look at the event together. So I hope that sounds agreeable to you, Jules. And if so, I definitely will make sure, because I am really actually very excited about this event. I want the aspiration, I want the build lot, the new lot type, and I really am excited for the new aspiration. So I don't know if you are excited about any of those, but if so, I am definitely hoping to check them out. So let's go ahead. We'll just briefly go over the rules and the goals of the challenge, and we will hopefully be able to get into it and get at least a little bit through before the event starts, and then we'll be able to enjoy the event just a little bit because it is an active event, and we'll do the goals together hopefully. So, Love to Survive is a Valentine's Day challenge, and it is all about dating and surviving and making money through dating and romantic interactions. You can't make money outside of romantic interactions, but there are a lot of ways to bring storytelling and kind of more of a group dynamic to your dates and extend them beyond just a regular date timer. So, in Love to Survive, your goal is to not only survive, but thrive on the gifts of love. Body language, baby. Every date is a potential for money. Time off from the date is taking care of needs, raising skills, or decorating your love nest. What's a love nest, you ask? Oh, it's just a 100 tile or more if you would like area that is a specific addition to your 2-story standard home. It can be one of 3 areas: the Lusty Loft, a penthouse-inspired romance-maxing suite made to suit your Sim's most lascivious desires; the Bear It All Basement, a place where you only take your most interested and amorous partners, and the Bear It All Basement Love Nest rides the finite line between skeevy 70s swingers paradise and neon glowed hookup spot. Finally, the Garden of Copulation, a concealed grove surrounding your home meant to be with nature as your extracurricular activities within. So, the goal is to create a home, 2 stories, not including your love nest, and then the love nest is a bit of a commemoration for your time. All of this has to be done before you hit Elder. And then the goals to succeed are: first, you must complete 2 romantic aspirations. If you have Love Struck, there is now 4 romantic aspirations. If you have base game or just don't have Love Struck, it's only 2. So You have to woohoo with 25 different Sims. You can't woohoo 25 times with the same Sim. Purchase at least a 20 by 30 lot size and have a 2-floor home. Each house must be 5 by 10 for ground floor and maybe 10 by 10 on the second floor, or larger, depending on how you want to build your house. All standard living necessities are included and does not include the love nest as one of the floors. So, I hope all of that sounds very interesting. Awesome. Thank you so much, Jules. I really, really appreciate that you'll share it with your friends. I hope that there's going to be a lot of people who like want to play this as a couple of days challenge, a mini challenge, just make it fun for Valentine's Day. It doesn't have to be a big thing, but it can really like open up the way that you see dates as not just a static event, that you create for 1 or 2 times. Oh, awesome! You have everything? Oh, that is so cool. There's some of the kits that I do want that I don't have. I have a couple of the kits, but I I wish I had the Cozy Gamer one. That one's a big one that I really, really like. What's your favorite kit, Jules? Like that is that's a curiosity question because I love the garden kits and the bookshelf kits. Those are two of my favorites. But what is your favorite kit? While you're doing that, I'm going to just go ahead and I want to play in hmm, maybe we'll just go ahead and theme it with Ciudad. And then, okay, so we'll go ahead and finish it off. So all of it must be done on normal life. Oh, and you must have, in your love nest, it must have a permanently flirty environment. It's going to be hard to keep, riding the line between hysterical and too flirty all the time, but that is part of the challenge. It's not, I mean, you could bring an elder in and instead of getting what you can to be able to complete the date and it be going well, or, for you to be able to do your gallery afterward, they might just die because they're too excited. Like, that's part of the fun of it. It's supposed to be a little bit of chaos, but not too much. Every single simoleon comes from romance and romance inspiration and your storytelling. So, we'll go ahead and I love this lot on Ciudad Enamorada, so I think we'll go ahead and go there. We are going to change some of the lot traits and stuff, but we'll go there, and it is rags to riches, so we start with nothing. And I will pull one of my Sims. I think I have a couple of Sims. I might just go ahead and do, hmm, I have a few Sims that I do like. I really like Issa, but she's fairy. I don't think we'll do a fairy because that's not exactly cheating, but it can definitely help you very easily with some things. Hmm. Because I might do Scarlet. I really like Scarlet, so I might do Scarlet. So, funnily enough, Jules, this one, Tipton, she was my first one who I tried the whole thing with, but unfortunately, every single date that we went on, she just wanted to become non-flirty and change her traits every single time. So, unfortunately, she is left in the survival challenge save, but she doesn't get played with anymore. And then Victoria Wright, our lovely Victoria Wright, she was our champion successor in my testing phases. She was an absolute all-around champ. She built a cute little house. She hasn't finished her romance garden yet, but either way, she did a great job. And my headphones keep yelling at me too. I will swap over to my other Raycons really quickly. I thought I had charged these all night. Apparently I did not, but quick swap. There we go. I'll put those right there. Oh, it's called the Blooming Gardens. Blooming Gardens kit. That's the one. Or Blooming Rooms. Blooming Rooms kit. That's the one that I really like. Yeah, I can imagine you probably use a lot. Are you like really big into build buy mode, or are you more of a cast person, or do you kind of mix it all together? Because there are so like that I think has been my favorite thing about kits is that I feel like we have so many more styles that work very well at integrating the packs better because of them, and you can actually build gorgeous living rooms. You can actually build like more of what you want. I used to hate that I couldn't build a study, but now we've got Book Nook and we can build studies and we've got beautiful garden areas. I love using plants in my builds, so yeah, okay, wonderful. That makes a lot of sense. I am too. I'm not amazing at building, I'm not amazing at CAS, but I enjoy both of them and I love having options. So we're on the same page there, Jules. Absolutely. Okay, so Jules, how about I'm gonna let you decide. What do you think? Should I make a new sim? Should we make a new sim together? Or should I just go ahead and pull one of my sims from my catalog? Because I think what I probably should do is maybe I think I'll finish off the rules. Sorry for like seizure warning on that little part right there. I'm so sorry about jumping open those pages a bunch of times. Let's see. Okay, I do want to finish out the rules so that way we can make sure that we have a clear idea and understanding of what we're allowed to do and not allowed to do. So, due to certain game limitations, certain activities like hosting two social activities, so like let's say that you're on a date and you also want to have a yard sale, those two interactions can't actually work together because of the way that EA has set the coding for it. However, this is something that I allowed an exception for because you've already been on a date. Maybe you want to have a yard sale. You can spend that time as the story time of setting up the yard sale with your date, being romantic and cutesy, and then after the date is done, then you as a group, like with the activity and then create a group, you as a group, the two of you, will then host the yard sale together, and your date is supposed to be there to be your hype person and go from there. So that is the way that it's allowed to do certain activities that we can't really get around otherwise. Finally using a reason to use groups. Just saying. Okay, so let's see. New sim? Okay, we will totally make a new sim. That sounds like a really good idea. All right. Um, I will go ahead and we'll finish the rules and then we'll make the new sim together. Sounds like a plan, Jules. Okay, so you may only earn money. You may only earn money from romance and romance-related activities. No traditional jobs, even the matchmaker career. I know because otherwise, it would be really fun. I thought about adding the matchmaker career and allowing it in this, but if I did that, it would just make if you had Lovestruck, people would just probably do the matchmaker because it is really easy, very, very easy to make money and do what you need to with it. So you may go on dates. Any type, base or Lovestruck is fine, but you can see what is best for you because they do offer different rewards and different tiers of rewards are wildly different. Which was one of the weirdest parts of my testing. I was like going for gold on the create a date from Lovestruck. I was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna definitely get something better than the VIP bucket. $5 cherished memories photo every single time. just just be warned. So sometimes doing bronze and silver rewards are actually much better on like get to know you dates because you have the opportunity to, on a bronze date, you have the chance to get a single rose, which is 190 simoleons, and then on a silver date, you have a chance to get a bouquet, which I think is 250, or a 150 box of like sweethearts sharing things. So different things. I've actually found that base game dates with the VIP bucket, if you get gold, is actually not only easier to achieve, but it's also obviously worth more. So, but there's purposes to doing both, is what I'll say. So, no traditional jobs, go on dates, and then you must do a together activity. So, like beachcomb together, forage together. Anytime you are able to use a together interaction, like walk together and then your sim collect something, that's allowed. You have to go on the walk together though. And then you can like things that are impossible. So you are able to sing, your date is just there to chill and hype you up and maybe give you tips themselves. You may go to any festival with a romantic interest or interests and do the activities there as much as possible together. You may say yes to romantic phone calls or answer however you wish, wealthy weirdo, marriage inheritance, crush, etc. You must not pick up any collectibles unless you and your date have walked there together first. You must cancel any collection interactions if the date ends before you have gotten to them. You may not use cheats except debug/bb.show hidden objects, bb move objects, and money to take away any accidental gains. Because that happened every once in a while. Like you would just click something and suddenly there'd be more simoleons than you were supposed to. You may not go to the same date location within 3 dates of each other. So you can go to one location and then you have to go 2 more dates and then you can go back to that location again. You may not do the same activities within 3 dates of each other. So if you've done painting this one, you have to do fishing and then something else, or singing, whatever, and then you can go and do painting and selling a gallery again. You may not buy any needs rewards traits except for bladder related, and you may not buy any romance reward traits. Now, those last 4 each are unlockable. You are able to unlock them through play. So as you upgrade your challenge, you are able to unlock the ability to get those to make it easier. So, at least 3 setup date locations. So I have a couple. They're under my EA name, which is AJW Sidner. They are named the Comedy Barn and Magnolia Park Upgraded. Magnolia Park Upgraded is basically Magnolia Park. It just has a few extra activities like painting and like the telescope, the observatory. So, and a blanket and a few other things to give you some woohoo spots and some stuff to do. So, you need to have like you want to make sure that you're also going to areas that actually allow you to do them, because there's sometimes where if you were to go fishing and then you're wandering around Ciudad Enamorada, suddenly there's no fishing spots. So just don't do the same mistake that I did. The empty starter lot in any world, 1 young sim adult, and you can have any romantic aspiration, and you may use any traits of your choice. Believe me, even turning on like romantic and love bug does not guarantee an easy time. So, and then here's the and then finally naps. If you use naps normally, that's fine. For this challenge, don't use naps unless you want to reset and use only free love, because otherwise it really messes with this stuff. Like, I cannot begin to tell you how much it will change a lot of stuff if all naps are allowed to just run freely. So, upgrades and then unlock. So this is the fun part. This is where you upgrade what you're doing and like how you're able to play the game and your sim's ability to get unlocks from playing through the game. So, or through the challenge. So these rewards are only earnable through completing certain stages of goals. Wallpaper and floor tiles are included in the requirements for complete. You may purchase any hygiene related reward trait after your bathroom is completed, gym rat included. You may purchase any sleep-related reward trait after your bedroom is fully completed. You may purchase any food need rewarded traits after your kitchen and dining rooms are complete. You may purchase any social need reward trait after your living room is complete. And you may purchase any fun/tense need reward traits after your study is complete. You may purchase any romantic reward traits once your love nest is complete. You may do any repeat money earning activities every other date once 1 aspiration is complete. Once 1 romantic aspiration is complete. So you can now do the activities every other time as opposed to having to do 2 dates in between. And then you may go to repeat date locations every other date instead of every 3rd date once both your love nest is built and 1 romantic aspiration is complete. So that's pretty much everything. There's kind of some examples, but let's go ahead and build our sim girl now. Yeah, you can use, if you want to use UI cheats, that's totally fine. I'm not like a stickler on that, but I try it first. So, and I do use build by objects and I do use debug, but I only use debug because I wanted to do an archaeology date, which was I set up some areas in the park for them to just go like digging, and I called it metal detecting, and then I allowed them to, take her to take some of the archaeology stuff home. So I'm hoping I might do that again, but it's more about it'll use them to further your dates and your storytelling, not so much just to give yourself the answer to the next challenge. So I think we shall build our sim. I'm going to hit randomize. I'm going to close my eyes and I'll hit randomize. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. The pants are just throwing me. Alrighty. Okay. She's got like almost like East European vibes going. I could see that. Like, okay. Girly girl, look at you. We're gonna have to definitely change that out. All right. She's let's see. We're gonna go ahead and start here. I think eyes, I think cheeks in just a tiny bit. Maybe we'll give her a little bit. Nose, I don't want to change too much. I think she's actually kind of cute with it. The eyebrows are very severe. The eyebrows are very severe. Okay. Maybe we give you, I mean, that's not so bad with the Eastern European vibe. That might look a little better, and I think we're gonna give her a little bit of length, just a tiny bit. She's got a gorgeous little heart shape going on here. So I don't want to tweak her too much, but I think maybe the lips. Ooh, no. Okay, there we go. I kind of like that. I think that looks kind of cute. I think that looks... She definitely has the Eastern European nose. We've still got the eyes. She's just got a little bit... It's just a little bit softer. She's not as severe. I think she looks cute. Let us see. What would be a good... Maybe we call her Jewel. How about that? I think we'll call her Jewel. I like that. And we shall randomize. What do you think? I think we'll do pick a number between 1 and 13 jewels, and I'll randomize it the last name that many times. We're gonna go ahead and pick an aspiration, and while we're doing that, we will do so soulmate, you can actually do soulmate and use it later after, like, however you want, but I found that if you want to try doing soulmate, it's really, really good, like, once you have unlocked the ability to do the double activities and stuff like that, once you've already, kind of built stuff, because then you can get this as the final aspiration. It's really cute because your sim kind of settles down, and she and her partner, or he and their partner, they are able to build this life together. And I had my sims do this once with like part of the testing, and they ended up having a little flower shop. I thought that was really cute. They had a little flower boutique. 7. Okie dokie. Jewel, and then, all right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I don't think that's a really good one. Oh no. It almost sounds like Cupid, though. I have to, like, tell you, it almost sounds like Cupid. Ooh, what if we did Eros? Because, like, like Eros of love and stuff like that. Jewel Eros. How does that sound? I just feel like Pitts probably wasn't the best one for that. Maybe Chaos. It definitely added to the chaos, but I think we'll go with Romantic Explorer is very nice. Paragon Partner is also very cute. Of course, because it's multiple relationships. It helps a lot with this. And then It's because, I mean, there's just options. There's just options. I think we'll start with Romantic Explorer since it's one of the shorter ones. We can get the one aspiration done, and I think that'll be good. We'll go with I really do like the way that Love Bug and Romantic work together. So we'll do those two because I don't want this to take forever. And then what do I want her to do? What sounds like a fun thing, Jules, that we should have her maybe pursue? Maybe maybe mystical? Maybe something having to do with fairies. I don't know. I don't know. Why don't you what are some skills that you would really like to see that you haven't seen in a while? Because I love testing some of the weird ones. Like I said, I really like doing the archaeology stuff because using debug and pulling them out of having to keep them in Selvadorada is very annoying. I don't like having to go through the jungle. I don't know if you've noticed, but there's bugs there and I would say there's spiders there. I'm not so much worried about the spiders. I don't like the mosquitoes. Oh, those mosquitoes. They're the worst moodlet, I promise. Okay. So, well, yeah, okay, we can do something totally fun then. Eros works. Excellent. We gotta give her some better clothes now. I think she deserves her makeover finally. We've got, oh, that's like, that would be fun. I didn't even remember about that for one of the actual dates. But she is yeah, she is a young adult. Okay, we don't have a teen going on here. Oh, I do really, really like this. This entire cast is so cute. All right, let's get her dressed and let's get into our I kind of like that one, but it's not super. Yeah, okay, that looks way better. Girly, we gotta do something about them shoes. She's almost got like a super casual vibe, but I worry if the shorts might be too casual. So I said too casual and then I threw a flannel around her. But it's kind of cute. I don't hate it. I don't know if maybe the long sleeves is too much because it's already another long sleeves. Let's go ahead and because we want to look good, but we don't want to look like we're selling ourselves. Kind of a fine line there, I think. I mean, she does kind of look like a boss. Creative? Okay, sounds good. We can definitely do creative. I think that'll help her out. I think you're right, because that'll help her out with like a lot of stuff. Man. I don't like the shirt. I mean, I like the shirt. I don't like the shirt on her. I even a plain white tee actually looks pretty good. I don't hate that. I don't hate that. Creative will be good because it'll allow her to cover a lot of stuff. Wow, you did not get very many choices for when you were randomized. Was that a necklace that I just saw pop through? That's not part of this outfit. Okay, that's interesting, I guess. But see, it's so weird to me that sometimes necklaces pop through and then sometimes they don't. Alright, let's get her in something chic. Chic. We're going for chic. Hmm. The blue actually does kind of look good with contrast to the hair. We're gonna have to get rid of this. Thank you. She looks like one of those work babes that you know is ready to either go on a warpath for you because you've been treated wrong, or she's going to start the warpath against you because she felt like you treated someone else wrong. Like there's no in between with her. She's your friend or you are her enemy. Like that's the vibe I get. And I love her glasses. I am not hating those randomized glasses on her. This is good enough for work. Even that necklace, we'll leave it stay. Let's go ahead and, I do wonder if maybe she needs a little bit of a cooler tone, but no, not that cool.
Ooh.
She doesn't need to be like super pale. Ooh, I said doesn't need to be super pale. There. I think that's probably good. Yeah, I think that's probably good. Now let's go ahead and what athletic are you doing in that? Actually, almost not horrible. Much better, actually. I think she looks like she's ready to tracksuit you down now. Yeah, that looks way better. Let's go ahead and see if we can't find a better color combo. I think the stripe might be too much. There's not like a gray, is there? No, that's just purple. Mm, better. Yeah, I agree. Thank you. Thank you for confirming and validating that. I just Do you ever like look, Jules, at their arms, especially in these like three-quarter sleeves, and just realize that their forearm is massive? Like I don't feel like I can do it justice very well with my camera and how I have it, but like a three-quarter sleeve comes to here. And then there's that much arm left. You know what I mean? But look at how much arm left is it just they would never be able to pass any of the Catholic school girl tests where you have to put your hands down to your sides. That is what I have learned about Sims. Sleep. Honestly, you get to keep it. We're taking those horrific shoes off, but other than that, you can keep that. It goes with your hair, it's fine. I don't hate the top. The shorts have me questioning reality though. I think I just kind of like the ruffles on this. I don't necessarily like that together. We'll give her some wedges. I think she deserves some wedges. See, I just... She really... I... It looks disproportionate on her. I think that's what it is. I think it's because the sleeves are so puffed. Ooh, maybe we give her like more of a like a cutesy. Like we give the flirt vibe. That's too much. That's too much. I think she's kind of not this much of a chilled chick though. I think she's kind of like here. I think she's I don't know. I don't hate it though. But she is a young adult. You know what? She gets to live free and party. It's fine. Actually, swim caps are totally a thing for a lot of Eastern European areas. So I would not be surprised to see her wearing that. There's not gonna be like there's not gonna be I have a difficult time when it comes to uh the swimsuit category. Looks good. Thank you. I appreciate that. It for being quick, I think it's okay. You know, I think the red almost works better. It's not perfect, but I don't think we're going to be seeing her swimming much. We'll go to the beach a couple times because I want to show you how like beach combing is actually very fun. Beach combing is actually really fun. So I will definitely want to go to do that at least once. And I think I might give her one with shoes and one without shoes. I don't know if you've ever done that before, but I like just doing that, and then I'll double the outfit for swimwear, and then I'll give her one with the shoes. Because if she's walking on the sand, she deserves to have shoes. But if she's jumping in the water, don't you dare take those freaking sandals in there, young lady. Like, that is how I feel about it. So, I don't know. Yes, yeah, okay, cool. I'm glad we're on the same page with that. I There's so many hot weather. Let's see. Okay, so my favorite hot weather outfit is this one. It's in the full body and it's that super cute this one. I don't know if you like this one, Jules. I love this full body. It is one of my favorites. Almost all of the swatches except for even the yellow I don't hate too much, but this one. I should really like this one. There is something about it that the coloration and the way that the lines look, right here, it looks like she peed herself. Maybe it's not popping well on the on the stream, but on my screen. I thank you. I like this one a lot too. So, I think maybe not blue. I mean, the navy and the red look good. The white isn't so bad. I like this one. It might go kind of well with her styling. 'Cause I think she's like present in a room, but I don't think that she's like there to blow out the room. You know what I mean? I think she's there to be part of the party. So, hello, hello. I see some new people have jumped in this stream. Welcome in. I hope you guys are having an awesome day. This is my challenge, Love to Survive. We're making our new sim. Her name is Jewel Eros, and we are hopefully going to be having a great time with her in Ciudad Enamorado and taking all the money that we can from many, many, many blind dates. That's the goal. So, let's see. These pants are so 50-50 for me. I really like them on men. I don't so much like them on women. They just don't sit right. We're not going too hard today into Cass. We're just gonna make a fun sim. And we're going to have her start the challenge. But we do definitely need to at least give her some clothes that don't look like they got pulled off the rack and then thrown through the tumble cycle down a river. That would be great. No, wow, that was a horrible choice. I don't know why I even picked that. I don't really know. Cold weather to me is so hit or miss because if you could have, like, let's say these leggings, right? These pants, and then you could put a skirt over it, that would be amazing. But look at this is gauche. Like this is the definition of the word gauche to me. Like nobody does that unless you're at home and chilling and like don't hate these. Almost don't hate these because I really do like this kind of like fit cut vibe for her. Almost don't hate that. Maybe we do it with the brown. No. I don't like the color. Do not like the color. It made it worse. Actually, that's a really nice swatch. But not with the top. Not with the top. Not with the top. Oh, wait, it has that belt? I didn't know it had that belt. Wow. I think I'm just out of the loop on this one. Sorry, that was... Oh, wait a second. Whoa, 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 wait a second. If that was silver, hear me out. If this was silver emblem, that would look so good. And I almost don't hate it because of how small I know the features are going to be. I might keep that. I might keep that. And then we'll go ahead and see if we can't do... We want a lighter black. We don't want a heavy black. We want, like... Yeah, that balances, I think. Alright, we've got all of her outfits. We've got her traits going. So I think let's go ahead and jump in. Now, we are starting on a lot with nothing. Rags to riches style, everybody. Unfurnished, yes please. We will keep the trees because the trees at least look a little bit nicer than plain old nothing. 1, 2, 3, poof! So, the first thing we're gonna do, the very first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna jump in and we are going to, well, once we've cheated our money away, of course, we're gonna jump in and we're gonna go on a blind date. Blind dates are... I'll turn that down just a little bit. I am sorry if it blew anybody's eardrums out. First things first, I found that going on a blind date to start your challenge after your sim has had a absolute meltdown over that empty lot, jump in, blind date, see who shows up, and then you have social networking and you have people to do stuff with. So, here we go. Cupid's Corner. Go on blind date, and I really, really, really hope that it's somebody normal, because I've definitely put normal sims into this. Start an event. Yes, we shall start an event. We shall be romantic. We shall be friendly. We shall see if we can do musical instruments. Maybe we shall take some photos, and we shall fish. Why? Because we're going to go to the Comedy Barn. The Comedy Barn is one of the places that I mentioned that I have created for this specifically, so that way you have a date area that has a woohoo spot, it's got activities that you can do for money, all of that. So, here we go. Willow Creek Bar, the Comedy Barn. I like the pun of bar, barn, comedy barn. Yeah. Very silly, very simple. Thank you, Jules. I'm glad that I feel we're vibing here. Oh, we have a plant sim. Who is this? Cohen McNulty. Sir. Okay. Alrighty then. We're gonna make a flirty introduction and yep. Prom Smazy. I am a creative who loves statues. Oh, you sound really interested. Okay. So, here's what we have. We can talk about musical instruments, fish, talk about photos. This is where your decision to how you want to do the dates and how that comes into play is where it all comes through. So, we can small talk, we can make this date really cute, we can do everything we want to of what they want us to do, or we can do a couple of the dates, the couple of the date things, get to bronze, and then we can go fishing. Like, this is how you do the story. You don't have to get a gold every time. That's not the goal of any of this. Oh no, I meant small talk. There we are. We'll talk about chord discordance, and then we have fishing as an ability. So we will go fishing together with him, and that will also mark this off. That's another way to get stuff for your dates done. So most of it is try to work it together so you're getting the rewards, but you're also able to potentially earn actual simoleons from what you can do. But we shall see if they enjoy fishing. I'm gonna tell you what, I would be surprised if a plant sim enjoyed fishing. Also, what are you wearing? You're wearing something with like leaf embossing. Isn't that, I don't know, cannibalism or something? And then we have a collectible here. So, oh wait, sorry. So you can't just go dig it. I would say they're technically close enough together, but the rule is you must go here together and then she can dig it, or your sim may dig it. We've got our stage here. We have, is that, yeah, that's Holly Alto having an absolute dance out over nothing, even though that music isn't on, and the dance floor is over here. Who stole my guitar? Which one of you stole the guitar? We were supposed to be able to do musical instruments. All right. Oh, I forgot to cheat her money away. Hold on. Hold on. Let me purchase a guitar again because I have to use my own funds for this place. And then I'll cheat the rest of the money away. We didn't buy this guitar. We didn't buy this guitar. It's just here. Alright, it was this one. The Stickmo. This one, yep. With the little heart, because I thought that would be cute. Alright, now all of your money gets reset to 0, ma'am. Alrighty. Hello, welcome in if you're new here. I'm AJ, this is my challenge, Love to Survive. We are trying to survive life by going on dates and doing things and trying to make money off of it. And okay. Our date just, like, stole our ability to play an instrument, even though that's what we needed to be able to go and do money. Okay, so we've got to stop fishing, because we've been done fishing. So now, she and her date, yes, he dropped the guitar. Excellent, okay. Now, together, we've gone over here, she gets to collect that, and now you can come over here and you can practice! You can practice! We don't care about fame so much, we're trying to get to the point of being able to busk. just trying to get to the point of being able to busk. If we can get some money from tips, that'll be great. Yes! Join! Gather around me! Excellent! Yes, even my date gave me money. No, why are we embarrassed? Musical insecurity because we're playing bad music? Well, they're still giving you money! Like, be excited! Okay, now we can talk about photos, so we can at least get to bronze, because if we can get to bronze, we have a chance to get some money. Only a chance if we get bronze, by the way. You don't always get a reward if you earn bronze. So we'll talk about fishing, and then we'll talk about online photos, and then we will flirt with this plant sim. We'll stop doing the busking. We've made some money, and I think everybody left because of how bad it was. Honestly, we're very lucky that our date has not left us. He's like, honestly, I'm a plant, and music playing to us is like, it's an expression of freedom, man. So you do you. We'll flirt. We'll, like, actually flirt. And then from flirting, we will change over and see if, yep, interests. I was about to say, I think we need to build friendship up a little bit more. Why is he dazed? Wait a second. Why is he dazed? Is he stunned by my beauty? Have I dazzled him with my musical prowess? Yeah, he just walked away. Okay. He was like, no, I don't think I can do this anymore. So, we have done some, we're on our track here. Now, we could either extend the date, or we could, hopefully, if he'll flirt with us, and we can get to, yes, we've gotten to bronze. Okay, now let's go ahead and try to do the take photos before the date is over, get a few from that, and then we're in the money, I should say. Take photo with, yes, Cohen McNulty. Wonderful. And yes, okay, good. Blind date completed, silver medal earned. Photography is art. Wait a second. Okay, so because this was something that we set before the date officially ended, and it was an activity that was going to be finalized with the two of them, this can count at, you are still allowed to sell these and all of that. And if you want to gain your photography skill outside of this, outside of the date, as long as you don't sell the photos or you cheat away the money afterward, it is all fine. 49 simoleons from, you don't even have any photography skill. We might keep one of them. Wow, you good money, my goodness. Okay, so we just got invited to Love Island, which I want to do. However, as you know, it costs money to go on the retreats, and we don't have money right now. So, because we can win rewards and stuff like that. So it's always definitely something you can do. It's not something you have to do. But let's see. I think we'll sell most of these. We've had our little date. We've talked to some other people. We'll go ahead and we can just chat to some people that we want to maybe get to know a little bit better for the future. There's Izzy, fabulous. He doesn't care about a word I have to say. Ooh. Are you coming back to talk? You're a very cute little sim, aren't you? I don't know who this is. Oh, that's Tomax. That's right. Okay. We can romantically introduce ourselves to him. And then after that, we're going to head home and we're going to sell this stuff. Actually, we'll sell it right now. We'll go ahead and sell the robot salvage, the silver, the minnow. And then I think I want to keep a mid-level nice. Like, it doesn't have to be the nicest. We'll keep one of the $11. And then we'll sell the rest. 69! Nice! Alright. Sorry, bad joke. Is the creative part of her? You are so right, Jules. It is the creative part of her. That's exactly what it is. So, hopefully with all this, she's got herself a little boost. I think we'll go ahead and, now that she's running home, we will try and put up, not a wall, but we're gonna try and see if there's anything that we can do for our very first little bit. The reason I want to utilize some extra things outside of just basic, you know, the date stuff is because I realize that a lot of these are just guidelines. The create a date stuff is just guidelines. Yes, of course, they give you gold rewards for creating the date, but you can, I mean, with gardening, you can use that to do foraging and a whole bunch of other things. So, we'll go ahead and we'll do that. We're now at our home lot. We have our one picture of our one date so far. Who is this? Who's come to visit us? Aaron Pruitt. You're an elder? Fantastic. We're going to knock your socks off out of the water with a romantic introduction. Yes. And then, hopefully, we will have an excellent time. Because we're going to try and have a date here. We'll ask if he is up for it. We'll try to create a date. Ask to create a date. We'll have it here at the lot. Why are we going to have it here at the lot? Well, because here at the Willow Creek lot, we can go ahead and do foraging together. So, we'll do gardening as one of the activities. And then, and we might also practice singing. No, did he... Yeah, he's not... okay, you're not interested. I'm sorry to have offended you, sir. But that's, that just means that we know that we have other options. Yoltik. Honestly, Yoltik sounds like such a good idea. We're gonna just... ask him on a date. This one's going to be a regular date, and this is where I'm going to show you what the difference is. So, yes, ask him on a date because this is what we get. A $45 bill. So this is one of the possible rewards. Lots of love bear. That's kind of like the first reward that you get from doing the create a date or get to know you date. Then that's for silver. After that, you don't start getting that anymore. You get these like bouquets and the pan di dolce, the chocolate share boxes for sweethearts, things like that. So there are a lot of different rewards you can get for the silver tier. They are just all kind of middling level of being valuable. So we might keep this because it's part of our what we want to build our romance nest with, because we will want to have a flirty atmosphere, and it is supposed to be a story of our time doing all of this. So hopefully we will be able to afford walls soon and light. Yoltik has declined going out on a date. All right, fine. Do you want to come over here, Tomox, and see if we can have... Why are you embarrassed? An awkward encounter from low socialization? Well... Okay. Are you just gonna run in a circle 8 times? Were you trying to, like, go somewhere and then I called you here? I don't know what happened. Let's stargaze. Stargazing is both romantic and it's also gonna get our friendship up quite a bit. Right in the road. Oh my god, yes. Now I just need the taxi to just kind of like... sorry. Okay. So now she needs to pee. She can go pee right here. She can go pee right here on the floor. Because that's all she's got. So, Tomox, would you like to go... I know I'm about to pee myself and we've just stargazed in the road. Would you like to go on a date with me? Maybe if I discuss healthy relationships with you. And then I ask on a date, maybe this will work. Maybe you'll want to go with me and then we can forage, we can find some food. we can forage together and hopefully we will be able to acquire something to keep us alive because we are quickly dying. We're gonna have to shower in the rain. And did you decline as well? Did you decline my date? No, Did you not ask him to go on a date? Alright then, go ahead and ask again. Romance, ask on date. Come on, it's not even that late at night. It's 11:30 at night. Things are fine. Yes, finish your shower. Yay, okay. Now we're gonna do this at the home lot. Since we can't go back to the bar, we're gonna do this here at our home lot. We'll do foraging together. We will do, we'll sit and talk, even though we can't. We'll flirt with our date, and we do actually want to try and earn gold for this one. So this is how you kind of mix up the dates. That's why you have different ones, and you can have different activities, etc. It's all a bit dim now. Let me recall my formative childhood experiences. One of them was that I apparently peed myself a lot when I would talk. So we'll go ahead and, Jules, I think that we'll stick with the creative stuff, because I think creative is definitely a good idea. It's definitely helping her with the photography and potential art gallery later. Though center of attention is also a pretty good one. I don't know. We'll see. We don't need to go careers though, so we won't worry about that. I think there was... I did actually take Fisher Kid a couple of times while I was testing, because it didn't necessarily helped too much because I was on a micro home, but it still allowed her to catch while at Magnolia Park and stuff a little bit better, because sometimes the dates are so short that if you do fishing as a later activity, you don't have time to catch anything. So it helped with that. Green Thumb as a kid, I don't know, inspired childhood. Yeah, we'll do inspired childhood. I think inspired childhood artist is actually perfect for her. I think that that's really good. Jewel has learned about Tomox's financial status, and Tomox seems to be doing okay. Okay, Tomox, I see. I see your game. I respect it. Do you see my game of peeing on the floor in a puddle in front of you? Oh, please. Please. Okay. Finish flirting. No, we don't need to. Yeah, what if I ask you for reassurance that it's okay that I just peed myself in front of you? And then if I do that, maybe I can do a first kiss, and then I can also ask you about your romantic boundary. No, I'll share my insecurities right after we kiss. I'll share my insecurities right after we kiss because I think that's a really good idea. It's not a good idea at all. We'll share our ideas about all that. Oh, he loved it! He loved it! Tomax, you little freak! Okay. We're gonna do fine, apparently. Physical intimacy. We've already first kissed. We've already done that. Yes, they had a good time. So, where was our boundaries? I don't... Okay. Should we gift Tomox a picture of our last date? No, we should not do that. We shouldn't do that. Tomox seems to be like on our level of vibing here, so I don't think we're gonna do that to him. Oh, that would be very funny. That would be... Oh no. Alright, so let's go ahead and they're at bronze, which is fine. We cannot sit and talk. Flirt with your date while flirty. I don't think we're going to be able to get it out of inspired. So let's go ahead and let us... We need to forage here together. Yep, there we go. Forage together, give your date a massage. Because we are still trying to get gold with this one, because if we can get gold with this one, then we are going to get the VIP bucket, which is $600 dollary dues that we can actually use to put up a wall. If we can do that, we can put up a wall. But we may not be able to. We'll see if we can give him a massage, if he's going to be okay with that. He may not be, because we're not quite there yet, even though we had our first kiss, and I peed in front of him, and he reassured me about it. Like... Somehow we're not at massage level. Don't know why. Hello, hello, Sul, everyone. I hope you guys are doing very well. Welcome in. This is Love to Survive. It is a challenge I've created, and it's meant to bring some chaos and life to your dating, as well as also money, lots of money, lots of money in your pocket, in your Sims pocket. I will say, not necessarily your actual physical one. But your sim will get rich off of this. This is a get rich quick scheme. Now then, Tomax, can we please forge a little bit more together to raise our friendship some more? If I'm enticing to you and then I massage you, will you be up for that? Yes! Yes! Okay, excellent. Now the better question is, can I ask to woohoo at a motel for 40? That's expensive. That's expensive. That might be too expensive. Could I maybe, instead of that... That's an apple that I don't want to sell. Can we woohoo if I get us... Can we afford a pea bush? Can we afford a pea bush? Bush. Bush. No, that's the wrong bush. That looks like a different type of bush. Not the type of bush that we're looking for. The duty calls. I don't think can we afford a pea bush? We can afford a pea bush. Okay. The open air natural toilet. I think this is going to be fantastic, and we're going to put it right over here. It looks like part of the landscape, folks. You can't even tell. We're in for the money on this one, honey. We are going to do a double whammo of a woohoo to mark off 1 out of the 25 woohoos we need, and then we're also going to pee and sleep in it. We are in it today. Alright. Are we going to be able to do this? Sit and talk with your date. I don't think it's going to allow us to get the sit and talk with your date done because we have no chairs. Nah, and I can't afford a chair. Wow, we got a whole green pea and apple. Oh. Okay. That's fine. We got a green pea, we got an apple. She's getting 1 out of her 25 woohoos knocked off. Tomax is thrilled with us. We are thrilled with Tomax. It's going good. Now, if I sell this, I get $6. That's nothing. And we're gonna crash right there. Yes, thank you. You can set up to nap from that afterward. Bye-bye, Tomax. I hope you had a lovely time. Enjoy your walk of disappearance of shame home. Alrighty. So, let's see what we got from that. because I don't know. Okay, yeah, that's what I was afraid of. I didn't think that we had made it to gold. If we had made it to gold, we would have gotten the VIP bucket. We would have been in the money. We got a single rose, which is great. You get these from either silver rewards, like in regular dates, or you can also get them as a potential bronze reward from create dates. But you won't always get one. We won't save this one because we physically need to start doing some stuff here. We can plant these, however, the only thing we're not allowed to do is we're not allowed to sell any of them. So we can plant and we can harvest, but we can't sell unless we have a stall that is selling produce while we have our date. So we will go ahead and we'll plant. I think an apple tree would look really good right there. And I think, you know, if we stuff the peas in and amongst the rocks, then maybe we can forget about them. Anyway, apples. Apples to apples, oranges to oranges. We're gonna try and make enough so that way we can actually stay alive and eat something. This is our one bear. This is our cute little teddy bear that we got from our first blind date. He's adorable. And he is our mascot for our otherwise empty lot. Because if we tried to build anything right now, I'll show you what our building capabilities are besides. Well, we can do this. We can give ourselves a room, technically, which is literally just a flat square like this with a roof, which costs us nothing. But I'm talking about walls, baby. I'm talking about walls that we can actually have surrounding us so we aren't, you know, freezing. Because winter is coming, I do assure you. All that's beautiful. It's gorgeous. That, mwah, magnificent. All right. Because if we were to put up any wall, I think I can put up one. I think I would be able to put up a singular wall. Let's see here. Yeah. Singular uno no mas wall. All right. That's looking amazing. And we have our bear. You know what? Let's go ahead and let Bear not be in the rain anymore. He gets to be underneath that, and also I'm gonna buy a light. Sorry, it's so dark in there. Oh no! Oh no, this is the only lamp light I can afford and it doesn't even do it doesn't even do anything. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. We'll get some more. How did we just get $755? Jewel was lucky to have found some simoleons? Oh, because of the luck trait! She just got that from the luck trait? Okay, you know what? This is going against my rules. She wasn't doing anything romantic, so she unfortunately has to give that away. We only had 30 simoleons. 31 simoleons? We only had some simoleons. So, because this was just a lucky, like, drop-in fortune, we've gotta say goodbye. I think we have money to buy the selling table. Yeah, I mean, this would give us money to get the selling table. We just got it from a lucky happenstance as opposed to anything romantic, so. Well, okay, yeah, I think we're just gonna get down to 31 simoleons money. 31. Excellent. Okay, so first things first, we've got those going, we've got those two little plants going, so let's go ahead and do another blind date. I think a blind date is going to help us all a lot, because we are starving. We need to go get some chips ASAP, I mean like yesterday. Ooh, maybe we can do Cupid's Corner and see if we can find somebody who's also creative and will want to do something. Yes, all of these are fantastic. She looks amazing, yada, yada, yada. Let's look for matches because we can hopefully get someone. Even though it is 12:37 p.m., I think we should be fine. That is such a wild photo, Kinsley. Gem and Jewel? Gem and Jewel? Gem and Jewel. Gem and Jewel. I love it. Asked to create a date. Can we go on a date? Please, Gem, please. This is what we'll go on a get to know you date. It'll be excellent. And we're only going to try and get bronze because if we get gold, we only get a $5 photo. Okay, so we need to go. somewhere else. And where are we gonna go? We're gonna go to the lovely Magnolia Blossom Park. Why are we gonna go there? Because we can paint there, and we can woohoo there in multiple different ways. And if we really need to, we can forage there. I don't particularly want to, but we can if we want. There's woohoo and physical intimacy. Oh, and food. Oh, wait. Do I have a picnic? Oh, wait. We can grill. We'll grill there. It's fine. Even if it's a little bit expensive, we will still grill. All right, now we must go to Willow Creek, and we must scroll down to Magnolia Blossom Park, which I have upgraded. Hello, hello, welcome in. I see there's a couple new people in chat, or, well, at least watching the stream. Love the name. I know, right? It was so good. It was, like, you can't plan that any better. Like, I love downloading, like, I love favoriting Sims and having them show up in woohoo options. I think it's so cute. Oh my gosh, look at her! She's so cute. She's an actual. I love her hoops. I love her hat. Yeah. Okay, we're gonna have a good time. If you don't run away. Okay, we need to socialize, eat something, flirt, and play board games, cards, or something else. We'll just go ahead and start with a kiss of the hands. A nice little, gentle, hello, how are you? Okay, I'm gonna need you to go away, Simon. Simon, you're on my radar, buddy. You're on my radar, buddy. Okay. Stop running around my date. I know she's hot. I know she's a hot baddie, but you need to leave. I saw that side look. Ooh, Simon. You know she's a witch, right? And I can ask her to burn you? We'll do it if we have to, if you don't leave us alone. Yay, this is working super well. Alright, let us ask about... Oh, tell a joke about Martians. Yeah, I feel like that's a good idea. I don't know why. It just feels like a good idea. So we'll do that. We'll flirt. We still gotta eat something, which I think she probably wants to go cook something. I don't particularly want her to do that. But we'll see if anybody else... Okay, there is grilling. Did she start... She started this. She started these... We had 31 simoleons. We have 7 now because you wanted to make elote on a grill in the middle of the rain. Jewel, can we not? Can we be a little more conservative and wait for the other people in the park to make their food? Because I can assure you that somebody is going to make a 3-stack plate of hot dogs, okay? Like, just wait 10 minutes and we will get free food. Instead, maybe I'll just go take a picture of the elote. I think that's a really good idea, because if I go take a picture of it, then at least I'm making money back on the process of having done it in the first place. Because we need to take a photo. So, take photo with... No, we're gonna just take a photo. It's gonna be me staring at a plate of elote. I mean, it does look pretty good for being Sims food. And I love me some street corn. I'm a big fan of it. And corn on the cob in general. But... you guys have better have made me some money off of this. Oh, I forgot to put that up on the singular wall in her house. Eee. Maybe the lighting was better at the bar. I don't know. Maybe she's just too hungry. Maybe she's too hungry right now. That might be it. We'll sell that all later. We still need to eat something. We still need to paint. That's the other cool thing about these dates, is that you can have date paint. You can have your date paint, and it's super cute. And then... if we had any money, we could paint ourselves, but we don't. So, because we just... It's okay. We're just not going to do anything. We're going to eat. We need to eat. We really need to eat. So our date is going to paint, and that's very sweet, very cute. Tomax Colette, yeah, he was pretty cool. He was a really nice second date. Not going to talk about our first date. He was a really nice second date. Have your elote. We're going to grab a serving together. If we can tear her away from painting, excellent. And then, woo-hoo, if we can, we shall. Because our next thing, light physical intimacy. We shall make a move. We shall feed a bite. Oh, yes, that's super cute. I don't even know if we can, but I think that counts as light physical intimacy. And then, romance, physical intimacy... See, those are only 2 options, so yes, that would be physical. We need to get to woohoo. We're gonna get 2 out of our 25 woohoos. She's gonna be number 2. And we're gonna have to scrap that painting later, because... no, it doesn't need to stay there and take up all of those. It's half finished. Come on. Yes. Oh, so cute. That's so sweet. That was just a very, very sweet. But now, yeah, now we need to hurry this along. Tease flirtatiously. Yes, excellent. Whisper sweet nothings. Now we're going to ask about romantic interests, and if she rejects me on that, then we're in trouble. We aren't in trouble yet, though. We're going to go ahead and do that. Declare love publicly. After we've done declare love publicly, if we then... Nope, where was look into eyes deeply? Look into eye... Oh, there we go. We were up to first kiss. There we go. Wham, a bam, a thank you, ma'am. Okay, there's silver. Silver is good. Shoot. I can't do too much more because if I do too much more, then we're gonna cross over into gold territory and bad. But I needed to get to woohoo. Maybe we'll get to woohoo next time. It's okay. We're trying to get those 25 marked off. Come on. Maybe you can observe the sky and the rest you're too uncomfortable. You're still too uncomfortable. Please go pee. Please go pee. And then we're gonna go home and have you rest in a bush. Oh, now we can finally paint. Okay, so if you were able to paint, if we had the money to be able to paint, if we started painting as one of the activities, we could finish the painting and still sell it, even if the date is finished, as long as we're able to make a group with our date and the date stays around. Otherwise, you can finish it, but you can't sell it until the next time. So, and you don't have to do painting like that if you don't want to, in the sense of if you do not want to finish out a painting because the date ended, you are more than welcome to do that if you so choose. Yeah, right? More money. I'm glad. Me too. Very glad, especially because we wasted so much on this street corn. It's fine. It's delicious. It's delicious. She made a normal quality. It's fine. It's fine. Yeah. Let's see now. So did we get anything? Are we even going to be able... We're not even going to look at our... We can't, right, because we're at the park, not somewhere else. The date is still going. You're still miserable. Are you too miserable to try at... Yes, yes. All right, get there and get dirty. And then you can go wash your hands 100 times. Okay, we did not get our woohoo. That's fine. We did not get our 2 woo, but we did get the Rose Radiance flower bouquet. More money. More money. Money, 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 honey. Okay, good. Excellent. Let us go home. Let us sell this. No, you don't need to worry about your logic right now. None of this is logical. Like, why are you bothering? Alright, let's see. We get that. We can sell that. We can sell some painting or pictures, and then we are good to go. We need to get some rest in the probably fertilizing, or the bush that we're going to fertilize. And Esteban Vasquez, why are there so many plant sims in my game? This is like the 20 billionth one I've seen. Like in the last 3 days. Only the last 3 days. I don't know what the heck is going on. Okay, he seemed to like it. He seemed to like it. Maybe we could just have another date here. We walk home and there's a date waiting for... Oh, that's very funny. All right. We are very tired, though, is the problem. I think we'll just set it up so that way we can ask him on a date tomorrow. Yep. Wham bam. Thank you, ma'am. Flirty. Oh, you know what I forgot to do? This is going to help so much. This is going to help so much. Tiny home. Tiny home residential. Tiny home residential. And we make it convivial. And we make it, maybe we do homey. But no, I think we should do home studio. Yeah, home studio will be better because then we can do paintings here. And then we'll be able to sell the paintings later elsewhere for more. And then, finally, we will do romantic aura. Helps with all of it go faster. Because one of your date spots can be your room or your house. And then you have the micro, you are able to do everything in a micro home that you would otherwise be able to do. So... we're super flirty. It's super good to see you. We are literally about to crash on this pavement, Esteban. So, wow, you're so suave. Oh my gosh, you are so suave. Wow, she's really into him. She's super into him. He'll be our next date. Okay, right now, Right now we don't even need to actually pee. We just need to sleep. We just need to sleep. Once we've slept, we're gonna do a little bit better. But while she's sleeping, we need to quickly... Here it is. The Rose Radiance. I told you, the date rewards don't get better, even though they should. Like, this is silver. The last one... Anyway. Rose Radiance Flower Bouquet. It's alright. It's 70 simoleons. It's a very sad amount of money, but it's still something. Something is better than nothing. And then we have some pictures that we can still sell. Do I want to go down to the nightclub right now to check it out? Is this a date? Is this a date? Yeah, we'll call it a date. We're gonna fall asleep on the floor, but we'll call it a date. We'll go with Esteban. See if we can create a date while we're there. Or, well, we'll be in a group together, so we're counting this as a date. This is one of the rule exceptions. So if you are able to go to, like, a festival or an event with a romantic partner and you go together as a group, be flirty, you can do stuff there. She is going to crash on the floor. So we're gonna just have to see what we can do. So there's not a ton of activities here, which I didn't think there would be, but I knew that there was some, there's some collectibles. There was, I thought. I thought there was some collectibles around here. Oh well. I've gone to so many places with doing the playtesting for this. I've learned places that I didn't even know existed. Like, there is oh gosh. There's Pan de Europa Discothque. Discothque. It's one of the, it's literally one of the put together lots for Sims 4. I have to find it again. It's in a really weird spot, and I was like, I did not know that this club even existed, let alone that it had this many floors and this many rooms. It's huge. So, ignoring that, our date is our date not a plant sim anymore? Oh. No, that's just a random party goer. Oh, that's the one that asked us. That's right. We were gonna go on a date with him. Or not on a date with him. Where is our... There he is. There he is. There you are. Okay, so. I think we can remove this guy from the date. Or not from the date, from the group. I can't remember how, though. Actions. Remove from group. Yeah, remove from group. There we go. There we go. Not that I didn't know how, I just... Oh, that's right. It's because he invited me here. He's just gonna stay in it, I think. That's fine. So, how are you doing today, Enrique, with these people, like, dancing this close to you? Oh, you're non-committal? You're non-committal? That's really cool. I'm non-committal, too. I'm, like, super non-committal. In fact, you should see what my previous 24 hours of life as a sim have been. They have been the most non-committally committalness that you've ever non-committed to. I promise. So, are we gonna make a flirtatious joke and do anything with this man, or are we just gonna dance? I don't want to dance. I want to go and forage. Let's go forage or something, man. Let's go do it together. Go here together and forage here together. Because there's nothing else to do in this slowpoke town. But this is where you can sell some of your stuff. You can shop, and that's one of the ways that you can sell stuff. You can go to Henford on Bagley, and you can go sell your stuff to the stall market if you want. You can go to the fair. You can have Finchwick Fair stuff that you guys go and have a date at the fair and you enter your prizes and stuff. Like, there's so much that you can do with this. Lots of possibilities, lots of things that are good to try as date night stuff. So are we leaving now? Oh, no, we're going foraging. Wait, no, we don't want... This wasn't a polycule invitation. This was a... Okay. No. Okay. Yep, goodbye. You're not part of our group now. Yep, you can leave. Bye-bye. Shoo. Thank you for inviting us to this dance party. Oh, what? Are you jealous? Are you jealous? Because I have a witch friend, okay? And her name is Jem, and she will set you on fire. And she happens to like me very much. So. Exactly. That's what I thought. Now we're gonna sexy pose. And then we're gonna... Nope, that needs to be forged together. Have we even gotten anything? I don't think we have. We've gotten exactly 0 nilch not a zip. Okay, phenomenal. And these are about to go off. They are going to be going bad in 5 sim minutes. So they'll be bad before she gets to them. I should totally not let them eat that, right? There's no reason that they should eat those. Well. Oh well. Too bad, so sad. Let us see. There's no horses we can steal. That's a real shame. There's nothing else. I was hoping that we could... Maybe we can take some photos of the people dancing. Maybe we can take some selfies. Ooh, we did find something. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna post it to social media. You watch it. It's gonna go viral. You invited everybody to this dance party, and then you, the host, fell asleep on a log outside because you were upset and jealous. That just screams insecure. So, we're not gonna be going on a date with you in the future, and we are probably not gonna come back to another dance party you invite us to, because we don't. No. Oh, I guess I can't talk. I'm that insecure loser sleeping on a bench at a dance party. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. We just ignore that. Just ignore that. It's just fine. We need to go home and put the photos on the wall. Oh, wait a second. I want a photo of our current date. Excuse me. I think I'm going to start a Plant Sim trophy wall. I think that's a good idea. Take selfie. Take photo with. Yes, take photo with Esteban. Esteban? You are my next Plant Sim Plant Sim. You're my next Plant Sim that I get to hang a picture of on my wall. Excellent. Oh, why is everybody self-assured? What's going on? Is there a fight? Is there a fight? Or did everybody just get super overconfident because they're watching one chick dance? I don't know what's happening anymore. Okay. Okay. Take your photos. The dance party seems to finally be over. Nope. That was the weirdest glitch. Did you guys see that? Am I crazy? Am I crazy? You guys saw that this was like blank, right? And then it just... Okay. Sometimes the glitches in this game are just wild to me. We got almost nothing from foraging. Once again, granted, we're very low skill level, so that makes sense. That makes sense. But hopefully we will get more on our next one. You know what I really wish we could do? Like, I wish that we could have, like... It sounds very dumb. I wish that there was a way to be able to, like, do, like, you set up a small hot chocolate stand. Like, not with the stands that we normally have, but, like, you be the person to roast all the s'mores, or like set up all the hot chocolate for a small area. Like, I wish we had that in the game. I think that'd be really fun. But yes, we do need to make a lot more money, don't we, Jules? I think we need to make as much money as we possibly can, because foraging is not doing much for us, and we need to get enough to be able to paint, because otherwise we are in for a time. Let us see. Because our next date that we can go on after we crash here... No, stop! Okay, you're roasting marshmallows. I don't think that costed us any money. Okay, you need to go home and you've got to go sleep in your bush. You know, because we want to hang up our pictures. We want to sell the rest. We need to sell this aura petal because it's not going to do us anything. It's not going to do us anything. Where did you go? You're running away. There, good. You're running home. Ah, let me see. That is an excellent point. I didn't see the Sims delivery notification come in. Let me double check, because it's 11:27 here. Excellent memory there. Sims delivery. Let's see. Let me save really quickly. Let me close out the game, and let me update on the main one, and see if that works. I'll have the notes for Love to Survive, or the rules for Love to Survive up, so people can take a look at them while doing that, and I'll see. But I didn't see... Usually I get like a little pop-up down here in the right-hand corner, or I'll get like a drop-down notification from here that'll say like Sims update or whatever. However, come. There we go. Yes, excellent. I also did just download Sims 3 not too long ago, which was like a couple days ago, which that's great and all, but I have to tell you, it is incredibly difficult to get that thing to start running. Oh my goodness. Let me pull that up there. And so these are the rules for Love to Survive, which I can take a look at them while I go ahead and see if there is the update yet. Because it should be pushed, probably here in maybe another half an hour, but manage. I think I need to repair it. Shall we see? Maybe loading into the game, it'll tell us if it's out yet. Because I'm super excited for the banisters. Being able to finally control banister railings. Ha! Ha ha ha! I am so happy. We've waited too long. We've waited 12 years. 12 years to be able to modify our banister railings. Oh, you can hear that I've taken the goofy juice on that one because I genuinely thought that that was going to be something that was never going to be implemented, like, at all. I genuinely did not think. Alright. I wonder if... Let me take just a quick look here. See on my phone, see if we've got news about it. Maybe they'll tell us when they're coming out with it. It should be very soon. Usually they do it, like, around noon my time. Excuse me. So, and that will be in half an hour if they stick to that. Feb 3rd update. Additions, yep, so that... Yeah, it doesn't look like it's fully gone live yet. I'm so excited to be able to modify railings. There is nothing that I've asked for more than that, except for probably, I think, like, being able to have slightly better control over stairs, because I love building tiny homes, like 32 tile tiny homes, and a lot of times they work because of the way that I'm able to move stairs, or because of the way that I can get the stairs to work. There are some ways, like some builds that I'd like to be able to do, and like styles of setting up the rooms for 32 tiles that I'd like to do, but I can't because the stairs are in the way. But that's okay. That's okay. Yep, you go ahead and nap right there, girly. You nap, and I need to swap this back over from that to y'all being able to actually see the darn game. Come on. Oh, is it because I had the window still up? That's probably what. There we go. Yeah, unfortunately, Jules, I think it's going to be at least another 30 minutes. Normally it's like noon Central Time. Sometimes it's like noon Pacific Standard Time, which I don't know. I wish they would be a little bit more clear about exactly when we were going to get it. But we shall just be hype until that happens. All right, here is one of our little plant sim yep, there he is. There's Tomax Colette. Are you calling me on a... No. You want to go on a date with her? Oh, you know what? She's fine. She's cute. She's the grocer. She's adorable. You have a great time with her. Yes! 2 Sims! Oh no, we got a gnome! There, that's a better one. Okay, so we have... And then when our street corn. There we go. To remember our... to salute our fallen 27 simoleons, or 24 simoleons to make it. I really want to do the event really badly too. Yeah, I really want to do the event. Like I said, I love anything that's hyping for this new expansion pack, but I am very happy that we're getting an aspiration, we're getting a lot perk, or a lot trait, and we're getting like, the new woohoo cabinet as well, which I think is amazing. The fact that an event is giving us that much, which normally we would have to pay for in a pack, they're doing the right thing, in my opinion. Hello, hello. I see there's a couple new people in watching. Welcome. This is my challenge, Love to Survive. I'm hoping that we'll have the new event pop up here soon. Yes, Jem, I do want to go on a date with you because I think that we are going to have a chance to be able to get some money out of this one. Some money, honey. Because if we do, then we might have some more walls. We shall see. We shall see. We can actually sell this stack of photos. Technically, we should have sold it at the end of our last date, but we needed to put a couple of our photos up on the wall. You need to pee. You are still exhausted. You still need to eat, and good luck to us, I suppose. Is there any? Yes, there is food here. Excellent. Let us get some chips. Because we have a little bit, but we don't want to spend it. Because I know her. She's going to pick the most fancy and expensive thing that she possibly can. Grab chips. Yes, you're gonna grab chips. Yes, you are. You are going to grab chips. Wait a second. Okay, Sarah, why are you here? Weren't you just being... Oh, I saw that go from fine to stanky in about 2 seconds flat. There's Jem. Oh my gosh, this is a really cute outfit for her, actually. And it's Love Day. That's right, and it's Love Day. So everything is, as long as you're doing it together on Love Day, any activity you do together with a romantic interest on Love Day counts. So you can make a lot of money on Love Day. A lot of money on Love Day, usually. However, right now we are in one of the worst states I've ever seen because we literally can't go in here. Like, I think she just forgot about that. I forgot about that when I accepted. We're gonna change the venue, maybe? I'm not sure if we even can with this type of date. Yeah, we literally can't with this type of a date. Okay. This is just beautiful. This is just beautiful. What if we sing together? Maybe somebody will give us some money for that. And maybe, no, to everything. Can you go bathing in the fountain? Can we go over here, maybe? Maybe we can go, yeah, we can't travel here because we're on a social event. Oh, we can walk over here. Nope, we're too uncomfortable to do that. Girly, get yourself together. We don't have the lifetime for this. We are going to starve to death. Yep, go pee somewhere else. Go pee on the middle of the road of fame. Like, oh no. So, well, as she does that, I guess we can we walk here together? Yeah, we'll walk here together with our date and dig that. And there was another spot. There it is. And then we'll have to walk over here together, go here together, and dig that, and go here together. Please, before the date ends. No! So we can't get that one. So we got 2 common upgrade parts, and we got nothing for the event, for the date itself. 20 simoleons. 20 simoleons. Oh... We don't even have any flowers to give. Okay, I think we need to go home and sort out our needs. And we shall... I think we're gonna save the money for an easel. I think we need to be able to start making some, like, have at least one date that's making some money when we're able to do it, because we've got to get some actual cash flow coming in. Otherwise, we are going to either be dead by starvation or dead by sleep deprivation to an extreme. Where are you? Like, you're just singing something, but where? You're not even singing anything. Okay, go home. Go to bed. Like, I promise you, life is not supposed to be this miserable. You're supposed to be able to sleep, I promise. Hello, welcome in. I see a couple more people. I hope y'all are doing well today. This is Love to Survive. It's my challenge where you try to survive off of dating and romance and the activities you can do with them. You can see how well this is going so far. This is going very, very well. We're very thrilled to have some walls. We're absolutely just enamored with them. Oh, I remember what I was gonna do. I was going to see if I don't think we can afford the easel yet. I don't think we're gonna be able to afford the easel. But you wanna know what I think might work is I think that we might be able to oh wait, I'm not on I didn't mean to be on kids. It sounds so ridiculous. But if we could get a couple yoga mats, we could, like, lead yoga classes with our date. Maybe. Like, I don't know if that's the best idea, but we could. And then we could also do, like, the painting skill here. I don't know. There's no good option. There's no good options. Like, the Goofy Goober guitar. We don't need that. All right, we'll just keep going. We're gonna just try and get the easel here in a bit. We'll see. Come on, take your nap. Yes, ma'am. Take your nap. You're gonna have to fertilize that bush afterward. We're gonna need some food. The Spice Festival is in town. Excellent. Show festival info. Yes, we're gonna travel to the Spice Festival. Why does nobody want to come with me? Is it because I'm about to pee in a bush? Probably. I don't know if I'd want to go with me after peeing in a bush. But if we go to the Spice Festival, we'll not only get food, right? Yes. We'll not only get food. The talent showcase? No. Why will nobody go with me to the Spice Festival? Maybe I can go there and then I'll invite somebody and then I'll start a group there and then it can be romantic because we can at least get some free food. We'll get free food and then we'll be able to do that because we can't do anything. We can't like harvest anything at the Spice Festival otherwise, but we have to be on a date to be able to get posters. So, oh, there's my look. This is my testing sim. This is my Love to Survive testing sim. We're in the money, honey. We can absolutely flirt with her to form a date. Yes! She's gonna love this. This is so good. She's gonna love this. Yes! Where were you when I was trying to invite somebody 3 minutes ago? I needed a romantic date for this. And then I meet... Okay, it's fine. It's fine. We're gonna go... We're now romantically here with... Where is he? Where is this butthead? This green Beast Boy looking plant sim. Where is he? So we can do these things together now. We will try the competition together. Attempt the spicy curry challenge together. She can't harvest anything. Of course not. Are you gonna be too tired to be able to take posters? Like, are you gonna be too tired to even find a snow globe? Okay, you can grab a poster. But first we're gonna have to walk over here together. Then we can grab a poster. And then they can... No, she's too tired for that. Honestly, I don't know what to do with you. You're just exhausted. I've tried to let you sleep, and you just don't want to. Well, you want to take a nap in a bush, and that's about it. Alright, so we've got all that. She can't harvest anything. We're gonna let her go pee, thank goodness, and sponge bathe in the bathroom, because I think that sponge bathing in the bathroom is our only shot at getting clean right now. Let us see. Let us see what she does. She hates that bush. She hates that bush. Like, I think that's gonna have to be our first thing, is to get her the Gordian cot, because she, like, literally will not stay asleep in that bush. Sample the food at the festival. What do you think I'm doing? I'm doing that. I'm just trying to do it with my date. So I can try and get some money. Where is he? There he is. Chat with Esteban. Sample food together. Sample food together. Sample food together. Sample food together. And sample food together. Please do this quickly so that way we can get some money. Because we only have 2/3 of the time left. We have a Freezer Bunny Falls poster and the Red Hearts White Diamonds poster. That is actually not bad money compared to what we had before, which was not that. Not that. I don't think there's any other posters that we can get, or snow globes, come to think of it. Yeah, like, this is one of the worst spots for the snow globes. Like, sometimes, okay, yeah, look, okay, you can find one snow globe here, behind this pole. Just, it's left out from somebody putting just a box out there. Has made it through the spices to the spiced food. Oh, yes! Be sure to check her wardrobe next time an outfit is planned. Anna won a cool new t-shirt. Excellent. I mean, she didn't win anything more than that, but that's part of what you're allowed to do if you're going romantically on these festivals. If you get the event rewards, then you win them and you get to keep them as well because you and your date did it together. Will she be able to sample the food at all anyway? Or are you just gonna keep sponge bathing? Can we busk? No, we don't have a guitar. We don't have a guitar at all. Could we do some mixology? Maybe tend the bar? No, I think she's doing that just fine on her own. We should harvest. That's what we should do, is we should harvest stuff. I think that's all we can do, is to try and make some money from that. Please? You dislike gardening, please! No! I guess fine. You're gonna have to dislike- I mean, you want to dislike gardening? That's fine. You can dislike gardening, but I'm not gonna cater to your whims. You're gonna still garden when I tell you to. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Spice Festival. Thank you for bringing me flowers and food, and this is free food that I can now eat when I'm starving. Oh, things are so much better. Can I sample this? Grab a serving together? Why is it not letting us sample? Are you just cooking over there? Lady, you're just... Okay, yeah, the festival's over. You were just cooking just for fun. Okay, now let's see. She didn't collect the snow globe. She didn't go over there and get the snow globe. Oh, she didn't get the snow globe. And we aren't in a group with our date anymore. And I don't know where he's gone. He's just... Look, there's another plant sim! I told you guys that I got some super normal sims to put in this save for us today. Yes, I did. You're absolutely right. Oh, you're just freezing to death. You don't have that skin tone. Never mind. Alright, let's see how much money we got off of this, because I am not about to be raising no cow plant. I'm sure that they would be great. You know what? Wait a second. I will raise a cow plant, because I can have them feed off of the romantic auras of other people. Haha. We're gonna keep those. We'll sell that. I don't know. It's just so much money, and it'd be worth it. I don't know. I don't know if it's better to sell the cow plant berry or not. Because if I collect it, then I could collect the emotions from other sims. I think selling it for right now and us affording some more things, like being able to afford the sales table, is more important right now. Let's do that, because we can start making money now. After she wakes up from her floor nap. Okay. Alrighty, ma'am. I think it's time for you to go home. I think it's time for you to go home, and we're gonna go get you the sales bed. Or not the sales bed, the sales table, so that way we can start making some actual money from these dates. I think... What was that? You just... In front of the bar door, man, or the nightclub door. Oh, guess what else we can afford? You're never gonna believe this. It's not a roof, because we already have one. We can afford a light. We can afford a light. Though I will say I think that we should probably get the shop thingy first. Because part of our problem... Yeah, yard... No, it's sale table. Sale table. Sales. Sales table. part of the problem is that if you want to do painting, you have to have the gallery stand, and if you want to do the food selling, you have to do the Home Chef Hustle one, and if you want to do, like, almost anything else, though, believe it or not, okay, because there was an event, and it was, I don't remember, there was an event that went on, okay, about two years ago now, that allowed for a free sales table to be unlocked as part of the event. If you download the packages that allow you to open up any past event rewards, you can actually find that table as a basic, like, it's a base game sales table. I will try to remember how to do the exact steps for it, but if you've also, even if you haven't unlocked all the rewards, there is another way to find the base game table via debug, because it's still considered to be a base game asset, but I will try to look that up, and I'll maybe make a shorts video about how to do that, because it was really interesting when I found that you could do that. And you can sell everything except for, like, paintings and food on it. Everything else that you can sell yard sale wise, you can sell, but not food. Just not food. So we're gonna get a light, like I said. And I think we'll get, see, I don't know whether to get the classically cool sales table or if we should get the gallery stuff and sell our paintings every third date. Because that's the other thing, is that we can't be selling them every single date. That ain't fun. We have to plan and prep our paintings, and then on the third date, you know, we can do it. So, classically cool, anywhere, any fair, that's so much more expensive. Yeah, that's just the craft stuff. I think maybe if we did the street. There it is, the street gallery. Okay. It's 400, so I think that's going to be our best bet. Yeah, I definitely think that that's going to be our best bet for now. So, this one is literally just for selling paintings. This means that we're going to have to be able to make a couple of paintings to be able to sell. There we go. Now, can we get the Gordian cot if I purchase just it? I'm just a few off. Okay, and I don't have anything else to sell, except I could sell the bear. I don't want to sell the bear, though. I don't want to sell the bear because I don't think the bear needs to be sold. Ooh, wait a second. I can sell 2 strawberries. 1, 2 strawberries. And then, yes, if I can click it properly, bed. Dun da da dun da 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 dun. We have a bed. Okay, phenomenal. Now she's gonna be able to sleep. Now she's gonna be able to sleep in the bed. Why didn't I have no idea what happened. It just turned off my screen. My stream. No idea. Tomax Colette. Sarah Scott and I just had a blast together. I saw Sarah Scott and her husband Simon Scott at the date that I was just on, and you were not there, Tomax. Why are you lying to me? Why are you lying to me? Sarah Scott is a wonderful person who has never once cheated on her husband Simon Scott. That's such a lie. She has hoed around in every one of my saves. Like, oh my god. She has flirted with me more times when I've gone to Henford-on-Bagley and been to her store. Like, the lady doesn't know how to just chill. Alright, so we're at 55, or 51 simoleons. We finally have gotten some rest. We can pee on the floor by summoning a privacy bush. No, we can't summon a privy bush yet. Maybe I'll just... Get your level up so you can pee in a bush, please. I beg of you. And then I need you to also shower in the rain. Please shower in the rain. We're not gonna... Don't you ever just wonder if this is supposed to be if this is a taxi Like, where is it going to? Like, what over here is of interest for it to be going to? Honestly. Alright, let's see. You are inspired. Oh, if only we could paint right now. That won't give us nearly enough money to go painting. We can go painting at Magnolia Blossom Park. So, who shall we take on a date with us to go and do that? We've already been with him. We've been with Esteban. Maybe Victoria? Maybe Jem again. I really do like Jem. Jem is very cute. Plus, our relationship has been a little bit rocky. So, I vote we ask her on a date, and then we go to Magnolia Blossom Park. I would say, the inspiration that we have right now to go and paint some beautiful things, but I suppose we'll just paint and be flirty, because we can make a small painting. We have enough money for that, which I know it doesn't sound like a lot, but when we sell the painting for a markup, then it'll be worth more. Hello, welcome in. I see some people popping in on stream. I hope you're doing very well today. This is my challenge. We're waiting for the event to pop up live. I have not seen it. I've got my phone here, and I keep looking to see when we get an update for when the base game, or when the base update will drop. We're gonna do it as soon as we can, but until then, we're gonna continue doing Love to Survive. It's my little challenge here, where, oh, you want to stargaze? Oh my god, yes. First, let's apologize. You're definitely not about to go spend more of our hard-earned money on any food. Oh, let's kiss in the rain. Yes. And then we'll apologize again. Should it kiss? Make out in the great outdoors. We've been doing a lot of that. We'll ask if single, because we really need to just apologize for all of that. We made her very sad earlier, unfortunately, but that's how life goes sometimes. And then we'll sit and chat here. We need to sit and talk to our date, and we need to flirt more with our date, which is fine. We want to share some ideas. We'll be a little bit creative, I think. Unknown caller! The number 6 will be very important to you in the next 24 hours. Okay, goodbye. Who are you? Who are you? I don't know who you are. How do you get this number? Alright. Flirt with your date, tell your date a story. Well, I really want to go painting because I finally have a little bit of money and I don't want her spending any money on anything but a small classic painting. We're also going to have our date. Oh no, we can't because this type of date doesn't allow for it. There is a little bit of a difference between the two types of dates, like create a date and like ask on date. Ask on date doesn't allow you to set up activities. Create a date allows you to set up activities. But in my opinion, doing the base game go on date is actually better and more worthwhile, both money-wise and also just relationship-wise for your Sims, because they fill up the bar a lot more easily. So, she is painting a giant mango and some tiny red apples. Okay, that's what she's doing. Now, there's Jem. She's looking really sad. I feel very bad. I feel like we have not been very friendly with her, so we'll tell her a story. Why do we want to do a group story? I don't need a group story. An adventure about gold booty? Yes, in fact, I know just the gold booty that we should be talking about. Anyway, let us see if... Okay, so hopefully we can get number 2 woohoo out of the way. We've finished our date. Or not finished our date. We've finished our painting, and if we can get that to sell... We won't sell it directly. It's 65. That is better than the 50 we spent on it. We cannot do anything else right now. But we will take this home and we will... Oh, it's 80 here in our... You saw that, right? It was 65 when it was on the stand and it's 80 now in our inventory. Okay, it's fine. We're gonna just take it and we're gonna sell it back to the gallery wall. Or we'll put it on our gallery wall and we'll sell it on another one of our dates. There they are. Look at them. They're so cute. It's not totally weird at all that Jules and Jem are just chilling on a park bench, staring at an entire battleship of children, and talking about woohoo. You guys need to leave here. You're gonna get put on a list. Can you go over here, please? Thank you. Yeah, you guys are gonna get put on a list. Go over there, and then woohoo with Gem. This is gonna mark off number 2 out of 25 different woohoos, if she allows it. Are you gonna go through with it? Yay! Ah, yay! Okay, great. Excellent. Now, let's make the rest of this. Flirt with your date while flirty. Okay. I don't think that's gonna happen. Like, I genuinely do not. Tell a funny story, ask to dance, flirt, heartfelt compliment. Honestly, there's so many options. That didn't count as telling our date a story? Why not? I don't understand. I don't understand. I don't understand. There's sometimes the way that the requirements for how to progress the date when they come in, it's almost impossible to actually do them, which I mean, it brings randomness and enjoyment into this, but it can genuinely mess it up because these dates, the created or no, Ascon date, these basic ones, you always want to hit gold because of the VIP buckets that you can get. But sometimes it will literally make it nearly impossible for you to do it. Because they want you to tell a story, they want you to sit here, they want you to do that. But as you get better at romance, it also gets easier. So, could you guys talk? Could you guys, like, what is happening? Do you just want to go back in? Oh, we'll ask to be romantic partner, yes, because we're still also trying to work on this. Use the romantic 3 times for romance. Share food 2 times. I had a blanket over here, but I think a kleptomaniac came by and stole it. I don't know where in the world it went. So, but yeah, I had a blanket, a romance blanket set up for this area, this lot. And now it's been stolen. I don't think they need to woohoo again, but they do need to date passionately. Or kiss passionately. Please. Affection. Physical intimacy. More choices. Passionate. Kiss. Oh, so beautiful. Excellent. And then you have time, but not the money to start another painting. Yes, you can be romantic. Steamily romantic. And then what about over here? Can we have you scrap that woodwork? Can you guys do woodworking together? How about that? Yeah, maybe? Come on, where is she? Go here together. Yes, okay. Now, unfortunately, everything's too expensive. Never mind. We'll look for frogs. We'll look for frogs, and then we'll go fishing together for the time that we have left. Now, you could extend a date if it was one of the regular created dates to be able to try and do a little more, but we're not even going to bother with it right now. Gold medal earned! There's something special in your Sims household inventory to help remember it. That is what we've been looking for. That is the prize ticket, ladies and gentlemen. It is what we have been waiting for to make any upgrades. Our date is over. I'm so sorry, Gem. It's been a lovely time, just as it has always been. But it is noon. It's noon. It's noon. It is noon. Oh, it's noon. It's noon, you guys. Let's see if the update is here. Okay. Let us see. Exit game. Save and exit. Let us see if it's here. Yeah, I did it. Finally. A gold finally achieved. All right, let us see. It is noon. It is almost time. Let's see what EA has to say. Updating, it's updating. I know you guys can't see that because it's on my it's on my end, but it says updating. Let's see. I'm so legitimately excited to see all of the stuff for the event and see how long it's going to take, because we'll just see. All right, it's downloading. It's 700 megabytes out of 17 gigabytes. Holy crow, dude. Or is that just updating the entire game? It might be just updating everything for me, but that is crazy. Okay. Let's see. Let's see. Come on. We're 17th of the way there. Come on. Come on. Come on. All right, I'm gonna be bad and I'm gonna get some nicotine in me for just a second. Oh, warning, what? Okay, I'm gonna have to start a break for just a second, I think. It's telling me to. Maybe not? I don't know. I don't know what it wants from me. Update. Yeah, it's late. It's updating that game. That's exactly what it is. Okay, I will be back. I'm gonna let this update as quietly as possible. I'll be right back. Okay. It's 35% of the way updated. It is we're going here. It's going. Okay. So, what we shall do is I will talk for a minute about the update and what I'm excited about for it while it continues its thing. It's now at 48%. So, it is going to be very interesting, especially because we are oh dear. There we go. Oh no. Well, I'll just keep myself there. That's fine. I Anyway, so the point of what I'm hoping that this that we're going to get today is that I definitely oh no, my entire camera has moved over. Well, that's just me, I guess, being silly because I didn't think you wanted to see my microphone. But anyway, so what I want is I'm excited for the banisters the most. The banisters are going to be excellent. They are probably my favorite part of this. They are my favorite part of all of this, the banisters. We are 96% updated, so it will be back in 99% and 100%. We are back. Aha! Launch the game. Launch it. Yes. Yes. Why are you're giving me new terms of play? I agree. I have agreed for 14 years. 12 years. More than that. How long have I been playing The Sims? I've been playing The Sims since 2010, I think. Longer than that, maybe 2008, I think is when I first played The Sims. So, no, 2010 sounds right. I think because I tried The Sims 2 at a friend's house beforehand, but the first Sims game I owned was Sims 3. So, listen, the customization event options in Sims 3 are overwhelming to me. Like, overwhelming, but at the same time, they're so much better. Because banisters, I love building stairs. I love building stairs. I love building micro homes that incorporate stairs, and that is how it is. Okay, so coach items are here. I don't care. Where's my event? Where's my event? 20 you started in 2019, Jules. Well, you know what, I hope that that means that for 6 years you have been enjoying a huge amount of The Sims. Have you tried any of the other Sims games? Have you played around with any of the other Sims games, or have you stuck to Sims 4? Because Sims 4 is great. There's just it's very different when you play it versus Sims 3. They are wildly different games. Okay, where is my update? Where? Where is my event? Also, there's a really weird, like, glitching noise. Sims 1 through 3. Oh, awesome. So you've tried them all. Sims 1 is actually the only Sims game that I've never tried. I've tried, like I said, Sims 2 I tried a long time ago, and I would like to try it again. I just don't know if I can. Okay, we're gonna pull that down. All right, I think that this will be better. I still don't have there's still no update. Let me go back to the main menu. Exit to main menu. I might need to pause the stream again and just repair really quickly. I might need to just repair the game. I don't like doing that, but it did say that it was fully updated, and I really want to see the updates. And I think I might actually jump in to one of my other Sims who has more money, and we will have her test the banisters. Where is my... Because I don't think it's going to come through the Sims delivery. Okay, I'm going to take just another quick break. It'll be 3 minutes, and I will repair the game and see if the update is there. Because normally it would pop up on this side. Alright, I will be... stream pause for just a moment. 3 minutes, specifically. So, because I'm going to repair the game, and I know that when I hit repair, it takes, like, a little bit long. Oh, there it is! Wait! Play week 1 of the Sims 4 Lost Legacies event today. Okay. Did I maybe hit play too fast? Maybe I hit play too fast. It says the update's completed. Okay. Hopefully. Fingers crossed. Everybody fingers crossed with me. Come on. We're just gonna keep this until it comes up. If the event doesn't pop up, I'm going to... Meet the Majesties. Join the build challenge for your shot at a royal prize. That's cool. Made by Simmers like you. Recommended for you. Hello? Where's the... I literally got the pop-up notification for the fucking event. I literally just got the pop-up notification for the event. We're gonna go into the Thierrys. They're an origin family. They are my new family. This is a brand new save, like this one that I'm just opening here. Every lot is blank except for 2. This one, which is... She's my founder. She's my founder for this world. Elizabeth Pyre. She wasn't originally Pyre. She was Thierry. And then this is Donovan Pyre. He is my vampire patriarch, and this is supposed to... Like, he is the main sim of this save. So, and this is his first love. This is his first love. He's been in seclusion for a while. It's supposed to be like mimicking Victorian times. So we're starting from there. But that's not what's important. What's important is that she has money. So we would be able to test. Okay, you know what? Let's just take a look. Let's just take a look and see if I can even build stairs and modify the stupid banisters. Because if I can't do that, I'm gonna have to modify the game. Okay, there's my stairs. Can I modify the railings that I build for it? Okay. Double rail. So yes, this part is here. This part is here. Left rail. Right rail. Oh my god. I'm so fucking thrilled right now. Like, the only thing I wish now is that if we could just take the rails, right? Never mind. Never mind. They gave me my wish. They gave me my wish and they've exceeded, well, they've met my expectations. They have met my expectations. That is there's joy. But that a decade of struggling with and battling fucking railings. Oh, and it's over. It's finally over. It's finally over. Okay. Beautiful staircase. I'm super excited that that works. Now, why is my event stuff not popping up? I don't understand. Because that's what I was like, oh my god. Girl, what? Eggs. Rotten eggs. Okay. I'm sorry, not girl. Man. Sir. Vampiric personageness. Why are you carrying around rotten eggs? Why are you carrying around rotten eggs in your inventory? Okay, I'm going to repair the game and I will be back in 3 minutes to see where we're at. I'm gonna hit repair, I'm gonna let it do its thing, and hopefully we will get the event going because I don't know about you, but I want to play the first week. That is what I want to do. We're gonna save because I sold those rotten eggs and I don't want to come back to them in his inventory again. So, we will do that. Let me repair. I'll be back in just 3 minutes. That's actually perfect because it lets me go get some water and it lets me go to the bathroom really quickly. And if anybody else wants to do that, take a minute and then I will hopefully be back with the event to show you. So, be back in 3 minutes. Let me just see if I can uh pause it. Sometimes it lets me, sometimes I don't understand why it works or why it doesn't. Love to Survive, Challenge Studio, my control panel. Okay. Let me see if I can get it to go into that and then live. And okay. There we go. All right, I will be right back in 3 minutes with a repaired game for us to be able to play the update because I got the notification pop up for it, so it should be here. But then we are able to do the railings and stuff. We will do that. We'll be right back, okay? Charlie. You wanna come straight? You wanna come say hello? Yeah? Okay, come. What you doing? You good boy. Come here. Stop. Come on. You're pushing out my camera thing, or my microphone. Okay. Come here. You wanna come up here? No. You just wanted to mess with my camera. It's a good boy. Come on. Up. No. What? You just wanted to mess with my microphone. That all you wanted to do, you little carpet shark? Alright, so the repair has completed. Let us see. Let us see. It says game update required again, actually. You want up? My cat Crowley is trying to debate whether he wants on my lap or not. You wanna come here? No, you have to you're trying to make decisions? Decisions, huh? Up. Come on. Up. Come on. You're being so silly. I don't know why. I don't know why. Alright, so it is updating again. I don't know why. 3.4 up like gigs requirement update. I think that what that means is that it required a first update for the base game. That's probably what it was, to get all of the actual coding and everything right, to make sure that it was actually working. And then this update is going to be for the event. So that means that they had two updates today. They weren't as linked as they should have been. I bet you that the reason for that, this is game design wise, is because they wanted to separate out the actual like building code and stuff like that well enough from the new generations code and all that. They said that they were going to do that specifically because they were going to give the scripting mods to modders who work on like generation and extended family stuff. So I think that that's why they did this separately as opposed to one update, because a lot of the and also because the event is just an event, it's like an overlay almost, as opposed to like the actual code. So that's probably why they've done it in this setup. So we'll let it finish updating. You have to restart your laptop. Okay, no problem, Jules. If you hop back in, I can't wait to see you back. Otherwise, I hope you enjoy playing the event quite a bit, and I'll see you again soon. So go ahead, restart your laptop, and we'll see you in a bit. I think I'm going to let this finish updating, and I am going to actually go to the bathroom really quickly. I think that's what I'm going to do. I think I'm going to go to the bathroom so we can enjoy the whole update as a group activity. So I'll be right back. Is there any way for me to like just put an overlay that says that we'll be right back? I forget. That like there was an option. There's not an option now. So I will be right back. It's still updating, and we'll see you in a minute. Oh shoot. I hate having pauses and this and that.
Oh, okay. So when in Steam, how you repair with Steam, Jules, if you're still listening, is you can right click on the game, or in the drop down, if you have the game open, there is an option that'll say like manage installation. In fact, let me go ahead and make sure I'm giving you the exact right steps, because I've had to do it before. So let me pull up the exact correct steps for you. I have too many games in my Steam. That is the answer. Okay, so when you are open on the Steam page and you'll see like install or play right under the Sims 4 logo, um, that just shows you like the installation and stuff like that. You should have an option for manage under that, but you can also go ahead and underneath right clicking on the game, it should give you an option that just says repair or repair files. Either of those, because I don't have this installed, it's not going to show me, but either of those will allow you to, basically it'll run a reinstallation almost of the game, but it's actually, what it's doing is it's not reinstalling every single file, it's just installing specific files that it is not finding or that seem to be not working properly. So it's kind of going through all of them to check that. So hopefully that helps. If you need any more help, Jules, please let me know. I will try to go ahead and give another explanation for a better way to repair through Steam. But the best way that I've found to do it is with manage, and then it's through, usually like through manage properties. You can also go through DLC and hit manage it that way, and but that will only look at DLCs. So go through the manage property steps for an installed game. So, but I play with the EA app only because that is where I started on Origins. So I had all my DLCs and stuff coming from there, and then I've actually played with a hybrid of Steam and EA app before, which I have updated. Hello? Hi, baby. All right. No, were created by a newer version of The Sims 4 and cannot be loaded. Please update your game via Origin to play. But I just did. What are you talking about? I literally just did. Oh no. Is there some sort of an issue? Is there an issue going on with the event? That would not be good. You can't do the event? Yeah. I don't know. Mine is... it's not working for me either. I think that there may have been something wrong with this launch. Like, I don't know. Speculation. But I don't think that this went smoothly the way they wanted it to. Hello. It's a good boy. Welcome back, Jules. I'm glad you're back. If you are still wondering how to repair in Steam, it's when you have the game open, you can right-click on the game in your Steam library, and there should be an option that'll say, like, manage or repair, and then you can select it that way. Is the update or the event popping up for you? Because it is not popping up for me, Jules. It is not popping up for me. There is something wrong happening. I'm repairing again, because when I just did the next update that it wanted me to do, it then told me that there was newer files for The Sims 4 and that it was unable to open. So, I don't know. I don't know what's going on, so I'm repairing again. Hopefully this works. But I have my repair buddy. This is Crowley. He's a good boy. He really likes to hang out with me when I talk on cameras. So, it's not working for you either. Yikes. I deadass think something has gone wrong. Like, I think that something got messed up with the release. Hi, baby. Hi, good boy. What you doing? Are you as excited about staircases as I am? No? You don't care about them? That's fine. Yeah, I think something has gone wrong with this launch, because it's still not giving me any of the updates like how it normally does. The only thing I can see is the on EA app. That I'll show it to you really quickly. Let me see if I can pull it up. EA desktop app. Hello? Window capture 3. Can you see anything? Come on, I'm trying to show the desktop app. Hello? Okay, it says that it's ready to play. It's fine. We will just see if it works this time and if the update comes in. So how do you repair in Steam again? Okay. So the way that you repair in Steam is you have Steam open, and on your right-hand side, hold on one second. So when you're looking at like your Steam page and you're in your library and all your games are listed on your left-hand side, if you go into that on Sims 4, like you click on Sims 4 and then you right click on Sims 4 in that list, on that drop down list, you'll have an option that says manage. So when you have manage, what you can do is hold on. So when you're in manage, oh shoot. It's supposed to be here. Well, I'm not even looking at Sims 4, that's the problem. I'm looking at a different game because I don't have Sims 4 installed via Steam. I have it installed via the EA app. But it is... You're supposed to just be able to right-click on it, and then it's manage, and then it will usually have a pop-up on the left-hand side that literally just says the word repair. And when you hit repair, it will check all your files and make sure everything's good. The only other option with me, or for that I know of, for repairing via Steam, because Steam is a little bit more, it's a little bit more difficult to deal with than the EA app, is literally uninstalling and then reinstalling, which is a horrible, horrible process to have to deal with, because but that's the only way usually to do it, because if it's already downloaded and updated and everything, there's nothing else that you can normally do except for hitting repair. It doesn't say that? Okay, if it doesn't say that, your best bet then is, if you have to repair, or if you have to update it, then the only other way to do it that I have found is literally by going through and you back up all your game files, right? You choose where to back up all your game files, and so you hold on to them, so you have all the saves and everything, and then you have to uninstall and then reinstall. This is not showing up because I'm trying to get it to show up with my Steam page, but it's just, for whatever reason, it's not letting me. I wish I could show you that better, but yeah, unfortunately, the only thing you're going to be able to do if it doesn't have the pop-up for repair under manage, because that's the thing, is that with Steam has to detect that there are corrupted or problematic files within the save to give you the option for it. So it's a little bit more difficult. So the best thing you can do is unfortunately back up your game files, and if you have to, then uninstall and reinstall. But that's only if they are not able to resolve whatever the heck is going on, because I'm telling you, it's not just a Steam issue. This is a whole-on something is going wrong with this update issue. I'm telling you, because when I try to hit play, and I've repaired, I've updated twice, it says the contents of your user data directory were created by a newer version of The Sims 4 and cannot be loaded. Please update your game via Origins to play. They warned us. They warned us that there was going to be problems with it, but I don't think this doesn't seem like the problems that they were saying it would be. Yeah, because it's even wanting me to repair again because of new files and new directory stuff. Let me see. Yeah, it does not say that. Okay. Jules, unfortunately, I don't think that it's something I don't think that it's your files. I think that it's something that came with the update that is causing problems. So, let me see if anybody else is let me see what the internet has to say, shall we? Sims 4 not working. Okay, there's one person who's already saying that if you use the EA app, they want you to clear your cache, which I think is ridiculous. Okay. I I think something went wrong with this. I I I have no idea, but it's repairing. We'll see if it repairs one more time. Let me see if I can find a better option for you, Jules. Let me see if I can see if there's like a way to like go through the download and see if there like was an error or anything and see if there's a way that Steam can repair from there. Okay. So, go ahead and Jules, right click on your files or on your game, select properties. So, if I could bring it up, if Steam would let me, you right click on Sims 4 on your list, and then you go to properties, and then you click verify integrity of game files. That is the option that will allow it to search for any corrupt or any messed up files, and then you'll have the option to repair from there. That's why, is because it currently doesn't detect anything. So, but doing that will allow you to have the computer or the system check the veracity of everything. So, it just said that it was done repairing for me again. It's still saying update your game via Origins to play. You guys can kind of see that error right there in my stream, my screen. Something went wrong. The server... Oh my goodness. This is EA. This is the EA app doing this. You guys can't see it, but there's like this giant something went wrong picture. The server has encountered a mysterious error. Is anybody else... Okay, Jules, were you able to find that verify integrity of files button on Steam under properties? Hopefully it will. And if not, I think that we might be in for another update. We might be in for another update if this doesn't work properly. We shall see. But we got the banisters to work. We got the railings to work. So at least we got that. My dream seemed to come true finally after 14 years. Also, I don't know if you guys like my background, my desktop monitor background. I like to make a humorous and absurdist desktop covers in my free time. EA app is just having an absolute meltdown. It's finally shut down properly. Let us see what it has to say now. Oh no. I Oh, okay. Let's see. Let's see. It's starting. Installed games. Okay. Save at the Lunar New Year. Okay. This front page, you really can't see it. I don't know why it's not popping up, but well, anyway. Um This looks like it's now a little bit more updated, and the repair looks like it's complete. I hit play. Fingers crossed. No! The contents of your user data directory were created by a newer version of The Sims 4 and cannot be loaded. Please update your game via Origin to play. Can I put in a strongly worded, is it strongly worded complaint letter time? Is it time for that yet? Like, I can't even open the game now to just play without the event. And I've repaired it twice. Jules, I hope that it's repairing for you much better than it is for me. And for everybody else watching, hello. I hope that things are going better for you as well, because this is not great. This is not great if it's everybody. If everybody is having these issues, then something went horribly, horribly wrong. I'm gonna look up this exact error really quickly and see if we can figure out what is going on, because I'm now having a small, minor freak out that it's not working. Data directory were created by a newer version. Okay. I'm using the Codex correct version with all the DLCs. I'm not using the correct version. Like, I don't have any. When you compress the DLC or DLC files, you probably got an error message from the console. That doesn't make any sense. Hi, I'm sorry to bother you. Yeah, you missed the third paragraph from DLC and saw that says, if you run the game from Origin, you get access to online features. If you run the game using correct... This is just the pirated stuff. I don't want the pirated stuff. Listen, I don't care if people pirate their games. That is totally fine. You guys can absolutely pirate your games. I have no qualms with it. I just personally, I can't. It's too many errors already dealing with EA and Sims 4. And then my mods folder. That's enough for me. Please update your... I have updated my game. I have updated my game. I don't know what else you want from me. I've repaired, I've updated, I've viewed the properties until I'm blue in the face. I even turned off all my mods, so like, I don't think it can be my mods folder. Because it's not trying to launch any mods. Okay, so this is saying... This is from 11 years ago, but... Are you using mods? If not, resetting the game to factory settings without reinstalling. Generating a new set of error files. Okay. Okay. This might be an actual legitimate solution. It says, go to your files for Documents, Electronic Arts, The Sims 4, obviously. I mean, that's the path file for it. And then you go into gameversion.txt. Let's see. Let's see if we can find game version. Yep, there it is. Okay, game version. And it's a text. So what? We delete this? Yeah, because it says date modified then. So, okay. We're gonna see if this works. Oh boy. I don't know. Let's see. But it's so weird because it's like it was basically saying that we had files from the future, so that's why it couldn't upload it or update it. Yes. Yes. Okay. That was all that it took. Okay. For some reason, The Sims, like, is such a weird game. I'm gonna try to show this to you on my phone. If it may not work, okay? Let me just. It's not gonna show on my phone. Like at all. Too much light. Yeah, it's not gonna work. So I'll read it one more time. Hi, Crowley. If this situation is happening to you where you're getting an error that is basically telling you that your game version is not correct and that it's basically made in the future, here is what you do. You follow in your C program file directory, or your C drive. Can you stop hitting that? That would be cool. Thank you very much. You go to users, so your users. You go to documents, you go to EA. After EA, you open up Sims 4, just as you normally would, and then in the search bar in your Sims 4, like you don't have to go into Haste or Bins or anything like that, just in your search bar, while in the Sims 4 folder, you type in game version and it should pop up. It's a .text file. If you delete that, then the game will start running for you. I don't know why, but that's just what it did. Yes, hi Rebecca. I have no idea why EA is like this. However, I think that the answer to why there are two updates is the first update was for like all of the building mode stuff, like the new railings and the update to the genuine code. And then the second update is for the event itself. However, in doing so, what seems to have happened to not only mine, probably yours, and a few other people's, is that it actually made it so that way the game version update file came as a future file version, which then didn't allow it to work. It's really it's ridiculous. You're testing what mod is good and what mod is not. So I will tell you every single mod, Rebecca, that has anything to do with like your genealogy, with your family tree, with extended family play, pretty much every mod right now is not gonna work. But specifically MCC was told that it was gonna have some issues because of how relationships and stuff work. And then there was a couple of other bigger names that do extended family trees that are just not going to work. It's because of the generation and the actual coding of the family trees has changed a lot, unfortunately. But I don't know why they're like this. How to event. Yes, I wish how to event as well, Jules. Because I like for some reason how to event it still hasn't shown up. They're giving us all of the information on their main page and all of that, but then when you actually click into the game, like it's still not here. So, I don't know. Yeah, Rebecca, if okay, see look, it's even giving me a fail to load code recommending you relaunch the game. Yeah, it is crazy. I have no idea why it's set up like that, but the only understanding that I have is because of the way that they're trying to integrate the legacy play now, is that they had to give the base code its own update first, so that way it would actually integrate with the system, and then they're doing the event update. However, because they both work together and the event update literally uses portions of the new code, they couldn't do it all together, which crazy. Okay. So, here's how you fix it, Jules. If you have the same issue where it's now saying that it's not going to work, like if you're trying to open the game file and it's not letting you, this is how you do it. So, this is working in through your computer itself, and it's just going into your user profile and your C drive. It's actually a much easier fix to get it to pull back up than I thought it would be. So here's how it is. When you go into your C drive and into your users, then documents, then EA, then Sims 4, at the top of the Sims 4 folder in the search bar, type in one word, game version. Game version. When it pops up, you can even just type in game and it'll pop up in your search as game version. It'll be the newest one and it should say that it was updated at like 12:07 today. Delete it. Just delete that one file and then close out of files and restart your game from your app. Try that, and that is how it opened back up for me. But I'm gonna tell you what, I don't think it's very happy right now. I don't think it's very happy at all. So let's go visit. Oh no. She's at Henford-on-Bagley. Okay. Things seem to be working so far. Seem to be. Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. So hopefully what we see here is that we should get the little pop-up on the top left-hand side of the screen for the event. Because that's the only thing we're waiting on right now. Because we've checked the staircases, we've checked the railings. Oh my gosh, let me tell you what, I'm so happy about the railings being able to be moved. Oh, it's so nice. It makes me feel so much better. Because I am sick and tired of my walls having a section of railing go through them. Alright, so... wow, the load time is very long. Rebecca, yes, absolutely. I am very, very glad that you backed up your saves as well, and I did that too. I had to put it on an external hard drive to even feel good, because they warned everyone that there was gonna be issues with mods, and they gave modders the scripts, the mod scripts, to be able to actually work with it and try and get their updates out as quickly as possible. But in my opinion, what they should have done is they should have put a giant red notification on Steam or like on the launch page that says, be warned, like modders be warned. Okay, awesome. Yes, Jules, hopefully I am rooting for you. I'm rooting for the game to load. Hopefully deleting that one file will get it for you. That is what it did it for me, but we'll see. Rebecca, are you like CC, are you a creator for mods? Do you have a lot of mods and a big mod folder? And if so, when you're using mods, are you looking for life and story and more gameplay aspect mods? Do you do a lot of build by mode? Do you do a lot of CC and cast stuff? I'm always interested with all that and how people use mods to play their game. I use mods. This is gonna sound super stupid, but I use mods mostly to enhance storyline, as in, I downloaded Wicked Whims, not for, like, the, like, fun, you know, smutty, sexy stuff. No. I did it so that way my vampire could be, like, Lucifer, if you've seen that show with the Lux and stuff like that. So I did that. I made him a demon and angels bar and stuff like that. That's what I use Wicked Whims for, is so that way I can have strippers on poles, not so that way I can bang them. Like, yay, I hope it works. Like I said, fingers crossed for loading the game up. That is the goal. That is the goal. But we shall see. We shall see if it works. This is taking forever. I don't know. This is the longest load time I've ever dealt with. Wow. Like I said, I think something went wrong with this, because they had both the code. That's the thing, though, is that when you are looking at all of the things that are intertwined, this event code and the way that it's set up is set up to work with the base game code that they just released today. So if one has something wrong with it, it could totally affect the other one way more than we think. Build by mode, and I'm using it for story quality. Totally understand. I am a huge fan of a lot of build by mode stuff, especially anything that makes like nicer bookshelves and like study areas. But hello, what are you doing? That's my microphone. Do you want the people to hear you? Yeah? I don't know if you guys could hear him, but he's purring madly. Hello, Bubba. Yes. It's so good to see you. Do you want pets and cuddles? Do you remember we have a no buttholes to the audience rule? Remember that? Remember how we have a no buttholes to the audience rule? Come on. Come here. Oh boy, you guys. I really think that something went wonky. It did not work. Okay. So Crowley, okay, you're just nope, nope, nope. That was the camera. Now everybody's gonna see how messy my work area is. Isn't that lovely? Yep. Yep, just knocking everything down. That's cool. So, I am not okay. So if you are able, stop it. It sounds like it might be at the point of where Jules, if you have any mods, go ahead and if you can, like turn off your mods folder, or remove your mods folder and back up all of your mods to somewhere else where you can easily reinstall them and copy them back to your mods folder again. But you're gonna probably, because they legitimately said that a lot of mods, even but specifically ones that were dealing with family, so not a lot of build buy stuff, because most build buy stuff is just a one and done and it's never gonna really be updated. But mods right now are going to basically break the game, which is, I don't have mods turned on right now, but my game is still broken. There has to have been something that went wrong, because from updating the game to get the railings and to get the actual base game features, it worked. But then when I went in to update again for the event, it was still broken. Oh boy. Rebecca, you love Wicked Whims too, and making the clubs. Yes, yes, the vampire club. I love vampire clubs. I don't know what there is about them, but they're just, they are the epitome of what The Sims is all about. You're gonna build a club, but why not make it a vampire club? Like, make it the sexiest, most gauche, like. Make sure that you are customizing the drinks so the drinks sound like they are from the fifth dimension. Like, just not on the right YouTube account. Okay, you do a lot of like building videos then? That is awesome. I am not very good at like speed builds and stuff, but I love watching speed builds. I love watching speed builds. I saw this super nice 3-strip modern home, like modern strip houses the other day with like, oh my gosh. Okay, so first of all, the way that they did it, the creator did it, is they had it so that it was all angled, but each of the houses were the same size, but like the front of the right side had a way larger front yard and then a small backyard, and then as you went down the row, the third one then had like a small like a huge backyard and then like a really small front yard. Like, it was just so clever. And then I like the hedges sized down to like give it like an almost half barrier for the walls. The whole thing just came together beautifully, and I'm a big sucker for like strip houses. Like, I in fact, that was one of my favorite things about For Rent. So I think that this has been going now for at least 6 minutes trying to load me in, and the cat is now trying to eat my hand. So I think that it might just be that I might need to fully pull everything out, reinstall, like pull the mods out of the folder and just make it so that way there's nothing in the mods folder to then put back in. But this is crazy. I mean, we can keep chatting about the insanity of this, but I'll tell you what, like, Sims 4, like, this should have been double checked before launching it, because this is the biggest base game update. Like, Coach was fine. That was kind of big. That really wasn't that big. This is the biggest base game update that we have had probably since Pools. I would say. Like, why are you deep throating my thumb? Can you stop that now, you weirdo? because like we didn't start out with being able to have pools in The Sims 4, and then we got pools, and then everybody was excited, and then what? Now we finally have half railings, and we finally have extended generations and families, so we can actually see family trees and how step siblings and stuff work together. I don't know. This should have been triple checked 800 times by 50 different people, more than that, to make sure that it would run smoothly. So, Jules, do you think that perhaps removing your mods folder and putting your mods folder, like all the contents of your mods folder, to somewhere else temporarily and then trying to restart the game, do you think that that might be something you could try to do? Yeah. Why do they want to break their own game? It's like, dude, it literally feels like they just absolutely do not actually have playtesters. I've tried to sign up for the Streamlabs, or for the Sims Labs, which is their creator playtesting experience. I haven't heard anything back from them, and I have been trying because I would give them the feedback that they actually need on this stuff. It's crazy. Okay, so your mods folder is empty. Okay, so Jules, if your mods folder is empty, but you have all of your save game states, go ahead and take all of your save data, okay? All of your saves. Do not just don't just save them somewhere. Like, actually physically take all your folders, make a new folder on your desktop that is just called Sims 4 Saves, and then copy all of the files from EA Sims 4, and then in your game save files, copy all of your files to that new desktop folder. That way all of your saves remain in that folder. Once that is done, you will need to go back into Steam, and you will need to use Steam's way of uninstalling and reinstalling to get it to work properly. Because if the repairing of the files does not work, then there's nothing that we can do. There is also the possibility that there is just incorrect files that have been added, or incomplete files, I'm sorry, that have been added to the secondary update for the event system, which is why nothing is working. Because I'm in the game, but I'm still loading, and I've been loading for going over 10 minutes now. I'm not sure exactly where the timer is, but it's too much. Right? Right? I am so with you, Rebecca. Like, why can modders make spiral staircases, but we can't? Like, we could have gotten spiral staircases and railings this time, but instead we just got we got railings. But yeah, I have seen some of the really beautiful spiral staircase mods, and I don't understand. I don't know if they think it's gonna be a resource drain. Like, do they think that it's a resource drain? But it shouldn't be, and we should also, in my opinion, have actual circular structures. I don't want a fantasy tower. I would like a Rapunzel tower that's actually circular and not just hexagonal. Stop it. Stop. We already have, like, round roofs anyway, almost. So, like, you would think that we would be able to have actual towers. Rapunzel, Rapunzel, let down thy long hair. No. Yes, this is also one of his favorite pastimes, is just chewing on people. I hope that the modders, like, this is my biggest hope from this. I hope that the modding community is able to figure this out. Because, like, they said that it was going to be huge changes that really, 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 really changed how a lot of systems functioned. Like, this isn't just a base level, like, hot fix or, like, cold fix to code. That's not what this is. It is a full remapping and reintegration of the genealogy system. So it actually changes a lot of ways and a lot of interactions that the Sims play together. So I cannot imagine, I don't think it was easy. Like, I don't think that this was an easy project to take on for the Sims 4 team, because this is coding that requires, like, it requires understanding the very base level of how the lineage and genealogy system works, and then rewriting and expanding on it, which is, I don't even know if there's that many people who were originally there that wrote for the Sims team with Maxis. Like, I don't even know if there's anyone still around, to be completely honest. So, hello, welcome in. If you are new, if you can't tell, we are trying to get the game to start. We were able to get it to start. We were trying to get it to load into a lot. If you are currently experiencing issues with the 2 different updates that just went down, yeah, unfortunately the reinstalling will be a long time, Jules, but I do definitely hope that that is what works, because there is, at this point, that's what I'm about to have to do, is I'm about to have to go and uninstall and reinstall as well, because something in this got the systems corrupt. Like, something went terribly, terribly wrong with the event update. I have to wonder if it's because it's possible that they used old code. Like, when they were programming the event, they used old code and like how the old code system worked, as opposed to using the newly created code. And since they updated with the newly created code first when they tried to update with the actual event, yeah, that actually makes a lot of sense to me. Okay, so here's what most likely happened, because they were working on both the update at the same time as creating the event. There is no way that they created the event with the updated code. Like, y'all see what I'm saying here? Like, they worked on them at the same time. The updated code probably wasn't done until yesterday or the day before, at the very least. Like, genuinely at the very least. We didn't even hear about the banisters and railings stuff until a couple of days ago, even though we've known about this update and the base game updates and the laundry list of stuff they want to do since the 26th of January. So, they've been building these 2 at the same time. They made the event to go work alongside Drop with this to get us used to the new generations and genealogy stuff, and be out and be released with Royalty and Legacy releasing in the middle of the event. They also probably put implements or elements of the event, okay, that came with the new stuff from the generation and the code and the legacy stuff. They coded requirements, okay, based off of what the current game requirements were of when they were creating the event, not what the newly updated requirements and updated code has. So that means that this is not running off of this new updated engine. Okay, so the event is trying to work, but it's literally bouncing off of the new updated code that it didn't likely get written with, and that's why it's giving this misfire. That is what I believe probably happened here. I don't know how to fix that today. I don't know how to fix that today. I think the best bet for me to do would be to take a half-hour break, uninstall everything. Hopefully you guys are able to do that as well after saving your saves. Please save your saves. Because I have to do that for sure as well. Remember to remove all your mods from your mods folder. Just take them out of your mods folder, and create a new mods folder on your desktop to hold them in and copy them there, or move them there, whichever you prefer. And then after that, if your reinstall, or I'm sorry, not if your reinstall, if your via the EA app repair doesn't work, you think they'll cancel the event, Jules? Okay, sounds good, Rebecca. So I think that the best plan is we all go and we make ourselves some feel-good juice, as in aka coffee or tea or something along those lines, while we have these stinking files repair. Because I think that's the only thing. And you know what, Jules? If they cancel the event, it's gonna be really bad. That will be the worst publicity that they've had in a while. And that would be very funny. Like, I'm so sorry, I shouldn't laugh, but that would be actually genuinely hilarious that they do all this work and they warned all the modders, hey, you guys, this is gonna fuck with your mods. Oh, wait a second, we're basically making a modded event. Oh no, it fucked with our mods. Okay, so, alright. So I think that that's what we'll do. Rebecca and Jules, thank you guys so much for chatting with me today so far. If you are able to join me again later, I will be able to stream for about another hour and a half afterward. My kiddo gets home at 3 and I like to have some time with him once he gets home from school. So I'm going to update this. I'll be back at 1:45 and we will see if everyone's games work then. 1:45 my time, Central Time. So in 34 minutes. But good luck. Good luck with your repairs. Good luck with your installs. Hugs back. Hugs back for all of the insanity that we are having to go through. I cannot believe that they've done this. I cannot believe that they've there's no way, right? Like there's no way that they could have not crossed their wires. So, all right. We'll see you guys here in a little bit. Thank you everyone who has joined me today. I've had such a good time, and I will be back in 30 minutes at 1:45 Central Time to see where the repair and reinstallation is. Maybe we get back to the event and we can play it today. Maybe we just all collectively cry.